yeah. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Let's go now. When the night feels heavy and the stars seem dim, there's a spark of courage deep within. A hand to hold, a word that's kind, can lift a heart and ease a mind. Light the way with hope, let kindness grow in every step. Let the good vibes flow. Together we rise with a brighter day. Hearts full of love, we'll light the way. When the road is winding and dreams feel far, a simple smile can be our star. Plant a seed of joy, let it bloom. Turn a fleeting hope into a tune. Every soul's a light, every heart's a flame. No one's too small to change the game. With open hands, we'll face the dawn. Together we'll keep the fire on. Light the way with hope. Let kindness grow in every step. Let the good vibes flow. Together we rise.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Aloha Friday. We have made it to the end of the week, so I appreciate everyone for kicking back, relaxing, and just hanging out with me today. Hope everyone had a wonderful week. I do have a returning special guest co-host in the studio, but we'll bring him up in a little bit. But appreciate everyone for being here and just spending time with me. And before we continue, I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsor. We are sponsored by FANABLE, and FANABLE is the ultimate spot for collectors of comics, cards, retro games, VHS, and more. Get your items pro-photographed, cataloged, and secured in a Brinks-protected, fully insured vault. View and manage everything right from the app with total peace of mind. And huge news, I don't know if you guys caught it, but the Pokeos just launched yesterday. So all you Pokemon fans, dive into dedicated Pokemon mystery packs with authenticated pulls that get vaulted and insured instantly. Pure adrenaline for Pokemon fans. So either download @FANABLE app or check out fanable.io today to get started. And thank you, FANABLE, for keeping the hobby safe and exciting. All right, hope I did good on that. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I do have this little buddy of mine in the background, so if you hear anything in the back, he's just busy, I guess, producing. But he'll probably make an appearance later on. But let us bring in our guest co-host of the show. 1 second. Hopefully he comes with all body parts intact. So let's go. Just bring him up. Yeah. Here we go.
Fire up the machine. Full power.
Thought I'd never find a day broken down, but I'm not done picking up the
Massive spikes in the transport wave. The bloody thing's gonna rip itself apart.
then before I'm finding me.
Stabilizing the beam now.
Connection established. Incoming guests.
Every step feels heavy, slow.
Slider.
Hey,
Are you
how's
in
it
one
going?
piece?
I think so, but I think Hananu was trolling when he made that because every time I come in, it's like it's gonna rip itself apart. That's a little scary. But yeah, I'm good.
Okay, very good. So, how's your day been, Slider? I know you're busy doing some extra, well, actually fun activity. I guess I don't know if it's a hobby of yours around the Christmas time, but how's your week so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty busy trying to get all the last minute like shopping stuff done, getting all the food and ham for we're trying to get a ham for Christmas or yeah, Christmas. I can't even remember the days anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a long week, and then I had to take my dad to the doctor's today for a checkup and stuff, and that was oh man, it was so busy, and then trying to go to Walmart and yeah, so it was busy, and then yeah, my little one wanted to make cookies, so I decided, okay, well, I'll pick up that pack and we'll make them and stuff. So we usually make them from scratch. Like we started doing that I don't know, from like probably like when she was 4 years old, because my mom used to do that with me, like bake with me and everything. So like I'm the one that kind of like bakes. I do all the cookies and cakes and brownies and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so we usually make them from scratch, but like I just figured it's been so crazy, we'll just do these ones. And it was like Reese's Pieces, so I was like, let's try them
Ooh.
out.
So, okay, I have a few questions for you because you said ham. So, I love ham, and ham, I'm the only one in the house that would probably eat the ham. So, that's we don't normally buy a ham. We just get the turkey since most everyone likes turkey. So, is ham like your go-to thing, like your main dish for Christmas or like for like big holidays?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge, like, I mean, I like ham. It's okay, like, but I'd prefer turkey. But yeah, it's like, Thanksgiving, we do the turkey, and then it's just like always been, I don't know, tradition in my family that like, we do ham on Christmas.
Mm.
So yeah, that's kind of, you know, that part. But then, we do all the other stuff that we usually do for Thanksgiving, like mashed potatoes and, stuffing beets, like, all that stuff's, the same. But I'd
Stuffing
rather,
beets, you said?
no, not stuffing beets. Oh man, that would be horrible.
Oh, I was like, I've never heard of stuffing beets. Oh, stuffing, comma, beets.
Yeah, well, I
Okay.
mean, a crazy story is the first time I went over to my wife's mother's. Okay, yeah. So we went. So she was like, "Do you want to come over for Thanksgiving?" It was like the first year we were married, and I was like, "Okay, sure," because we did Thanksgiving the year before, like at my parents' house and stuff. And I was like, "Okay," and everything looked normal at the dinner table, and then all of a sudden she like opens up the stuffing, and I'm thinking like my mom's stuffing, which is like with Italian chunks in it, and like
Hmm.
no, it was like cranberry stuffing.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she had pineapple stuffing, two different kinds of stuffing, and
Interesting.
yeah, I don't like pineapples or cranberries, so that was yeah. So I had to eat it down, but that was
I was gonna
yeah.
say you probably had to eat it though, even though you
Yeah,
didn't care for it.
yeah, I had to eat it, but I never had like I never even seen that or heard of that until that. So yeah, that was just like that was interesting. But like stuffing's my favorite thing too. For like, I'd just eat the stuffing. Like I don't even care
Oh
about the
yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah, I love stuffing
Mm.
like the day after Thanksgiving. I don't know, maybe because all the flavors probably got a chance to like, marinate and I don't know, taste better. But I love stuffing like the day after, like the days after Thanksgiving. Not, I mean, I like it too on the day of, but it just tastes better the day afterwards. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
I'm the same with that, and with pizza too. For some reason, I like pizza like the second day. The day after.
oh. So do
Yeah.
you eat cold pizza or do you have to heat it up?
I mean, I really have to heat it up. I mean, I have eaten it before cold, but I don't really like it.
Yeah, only if
So,
like you're like heading out the door, just mad dash, get a cold one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to talk to you about these cookies that I have on my screen here. So, and that's really cool. You said that you started, baking cookies with your kid at when she was 4. So that's like a really
Yeah.
cool tradition to keep and, do it every year, every so
Yeah.
often. So I see Reese's. So these are the ones, okay, ready to make. You got Reese's peanut butter cookie dough, as well as chocolate chip lovers. Oh my gosh, I like the one on the right already. And look,
Yeah.
they look so good when they come out. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Except for I didn't get to do the chocolate chips because that would have probably taken like another hour. So we just went with the peanut butter. But then I actually something I started doing like 2 or 3 years ago. Like, because some people put like the Hershey Kisses like on top of the peanut butter cookies.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I put like I put like a junior mint on top of it, so that's a junior mint on top of those.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then with the chocolate chips, I'll actually like when I make it like from scratch,
Mhm.
I'll like put the junior mint inside and then like fold the dough over the cookie so it's like closed up. So like inside the junior mint kind of like melts. So it's like when you bite in, you get like just the gooey junior mint
Gooey
stuff.
inside.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not the baker in the house. Hinano is the baker actually. Well, he does his pies and stuff. But oh man, if I had to cheat, I would probably get the Pillsbury dough, the rolls, the container in
Yeah.
the rolls, and you just like twist it, and then whatever is in there, you just bake it for like 12 minutes. I think it's only 12 minutes. Like the easy
Yeah.
stuff. I think the only time that I actually make like an actual dessert would be if I were to make like I don't know, like a pumpkin pie from scratch. I did
Okay.
that before. I've done it a few years, but it's just I found out I am not a baker. I don't want to take the time to like measure everything out and do all that extra stuff. I just want to have the things and then mix it and then put it in the oven and bake it. Easy stuff. Um,
Yeah.
so, but if it's like a recipe that I've seen and I watch videos and I'm like, oh, they make it look so easy, I can probably do it. And then like 2 hours later, I'm still in the kitchen and I haven't put anything in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. But I mean, I guess real bakers do that in real life. And if you're gonna do it for like just to try it, to do it once, it's worth the effort to try and do it. And if it's really good, you might make it again, and it'll be easier the second time or third time around. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
no, I mean, like my mom does all that. Like, I mean, she like really is a baker. Like she does the pies from scratch. She makes like fudge. She used to like make homemade pizzas when we were growing up. Like from scratch, the dough and everything. So yeah, I'm just like cookies, cakes, and like brownies. That's it. That's my specialty, and that's as far as I go. Because yeah, like you said, the other stuff where it's like making the dough and all that stuff from scratch, yeah, that gets a little bit too much. Where it's like you got to be so precise. Like I remember one time I was like, "Oh, I see my mom do it. I'm gonna make the dough for." I can't remember what I was making, but I was like, I'm gonna make the dough from. Oh, I think I was trying to do biscuits or something. I was like, I'm just gonna do it from scratch, and it came out like so watery and sticky that I like almost couldn't even put the biscuits on the pan. Like it didn't work, and they came out like so horrible that I was like, yeah, I'm not trying that anymore.
yeah, I give props to the people who take the time to make anything from scratch. Um, one easy thing that I found that was a really quick thing was and you like bake it for just a little, like less than 20 minutes, I think, is you get like rolled what do you call it, rolled oats, or raw oats, whatever it's called, that
Okay.
and like one banana or two bananas. You mix it all up, and then you put like you sprinkle it with cinnamon, and you stick it in the oven for like I think I want to say 12 to 15 minutes. And then
Okay.
when it comes out, it's almost like bars, like a banana oatmeal bar kind of thing. But
Okay.
yeah, I tried that once, and I was like, wow, this is super easy to make. I mean, we had a whole package of rolled oats, and we happened to have like a bunch of bananas from our backyard. And so I did it that way, and I was like, oh, this is kind of like a really easy and healthier snack.
Mm.
But yeah, that went. Hinata really liked it because it was like, well, gluten free, so he was able to enjoy that. I find like trying to make anything like more special, like specific, like with people for people with like dietary restrictions.
Hmm.
Even though you're like taking things out of it, it's like even more time consuming. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
just me, like because you have to substitute a bunch of stuff, right, for it.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's like just trying it out and seeing what sticks. Um, yeah, one of our traditions we used to do with our daughter, we didn't do it last year. I don't know, it's because she's like older now. Is
Okay.
the gingerbread houses? We
Oh yeah.
you make your own. Like we cheat and we get like the kit. Um, and like I think last year, one of this older couple from the farmers market gave me like a big box of you can't plug it there. One of the big boxes of the gingerbread houses. I don't. It was like some kind of special edition or whatever, and we didn't even get to it. So I looked later on. I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is expired. So I
Mm.
mean, we could have probably built it, but we wouldn't have been able to eat it because it was like a year later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Those are tough to eat even if they are not expired.
yeah, do you guys do the gingerbread houses too
Uh.
at your house?
Yeah. Yeah. I tried to do that like when my daughter was 6 or 7,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't go that well. Like, right, like she
Was it too
she
messy?
yeah, it was like the icing, and she just was trying to like not do the decorate. She did just it turned into like a blizzard hit the gingerbread house. So
Oh,
yeah, I mean, it was fun anyways. But like I said, then she was gonna try to eat it, and then she tried to eat it, and then she was like, "Oh, this is horrible! Like it was hard." Yeah, so that was a tradition I was trying, but it didn't work out, and she's never wanted to do it again. I think she's been like scarred from that.
oh, yeah. Oh, someone popped up. Okay, someone popped up in the thing. Well, I think it's tech support in the back, but
Uh-oh.
um, yes, for some reason my X didn't connect, so I'm not sure what happened with that. But the other X is working. Anyway, yes. So are you all done with your Christmas shopping, or you still got a few more things to do?
No, I'm done now. I've done that before, waiting till the last minute, like a couple times when I didn't really want to, and it was like Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That thing. I
Oh,
had a
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, I had an experience almost just like that. Like, nah, I wasn't fighting
Oh.
people and stuff, but like, probably like 4 years ago, yeah, because my daughter was probably like 5, and she wanted this one present that
Mm-hmm.
she had been seeing, and it was like a Hatchimal. You know what Hatchimals are?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was like the big one that like talked and stuff to you, and you could like, talk back and forth with it. And, it was like a big one that hatched out of an egg, like by itself. I mean, it was probably like, like, I don't know, the egg's like a foot big. So my parents were going to get it for her, and they couldn't find it. And then we found out like not Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas Eve, well, the night before Christmas Eve, that they hadn't got it for her. They got something else. And that's all she was talking about. So I was like, oh my goodness. So, then my wife's like, you need to go find that. So, I mean, I went like everywhere in our county. I went to the county next to us, like Walmart, Target, anywhere they could have toys. I went all over the place. Nobody had this thing. It was completely sold out. And I mean, it was like Christmas Eve, like night almost now. Like it was getting later and stuff. And I ended up like going a different way home to this random Walmart that's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere that I didn't even think, but I was just like, I'll go that way. And they had one left, and it was like up on the top shelf, like not even in the same place that it was supposed to be with the toys. Like it was like in the toy section, but like on the very edge of the toy section. So I mean, I ended up finding it, thank goodness. But yeah, that was crazy, and it was so busy. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can only imagine just like the adrenaline and like the anxiety of just trying to go and find one specific thing and like nobody has it. I don't know what I
Yeah,
would do in that
yeah,
instance.
yeah. It was
Oh my goodness.
crazy. Like, and it's so busy too out there, and everybody's out, shopping and doing last minute stuff, and yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe I found it. Like, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, it's right there. It's like on the top shelf. And I just looked up and like it was right there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And it was the only one that was left.
Wow. That's an incredible story. I mean, I don't know if your daughter knows the adventure that it took, to get that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, she
that's
doesn't know. She doesn't know. I mean, because that was from Santa, technically. And that's when she still
oh,
believed in Santa. Now she's like 9. So now she told me last year that she doesn't believe in Santa, that she
no.
just does it for us. She's like, because I was like Santa, and she was like, well, I don't believe in Santa, but if you believe in Santa, okay. And I'm like, I was like, why'd you play along? She's like, I don't know, because you believe in Santa. And I'm like,
Oh wow.
okay, I don't believe in Santa. Are you sure? I was like, are you sure you don't believe in Santa? And she's like, no, I don't believe in Santa. I'm like, okay, well, and this was not Christmas. This was like Christmas Eve, like that she started like hinting and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I was like, are you sure you don't believe in Santa? Because, you might not get any presents tomorrow. And
Yeah.
she's like looking at me like, she's like, okay, maybe I do. But now this year she's not playing along. Now she's just like, no.
She's like, no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to like pull it off on playing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the same with our daughter. I want to say like she probably, oh, she's 12 now. So I want to say like she already had a feeling that he wasn't real. But she's yeah, just like playing along with it, maybe just to get more presents. I don't know.
Mm,
um but it's like we don't want to be the ones to come out and tell her, right? Like Santa's not real, or you're
yeah.
too old to like believe that Santa is real, kind of thing. In case, I don't know, maybe she does still believe and she just doesn't act like she does. I don't know. I don't want to make like
Yeah.
assumptions and just hint to her and she's like, oh, what, he's not real. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the kids at school too, because that's what she kind of started saying. Like even when she was 7, like I kind of got a hint of that because she had said something about like I'm not sure if he is real, and then like what I did Christmas Eve, like I went outside her bedroom window and I had a Bluetooth and I downloaded off of the internet a thing that had like the like Santa like coming, and it was like jingle bell, like sleigh bells, and it had the sound of like Santa on the roof like coming down. And
Yeah.
I went outside and I put the Bluetooth by the window and I kind of like hit it, and it was like a boombox one. And then I went back in and I said like, oh my goodness, do you hear that? I was like, I think something's out the window. And then I played it on my phone where I like didn't let her see. And then she was like going to the window and she was listening and she was like, oh my goodness, I hear something. She's like, sleigh bells. And then she heard the hoofs on the roof and she was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that year I kind of got her to still believe.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, one of my classmates, when he moved to the mainland, he he has his daughter with him, and I think at that time I want to say she was like 8 or 9, and he made this whole thing, and he like made a video of it and posted on Facebook of him wearing like big boots and then he put like I don't know, he stepped in, I don't know, like baking soda or something, and he made tracks, like footprint tracks around the kitchen and leading up towards the what do you call it, um to the tree.
Okay.
and and like he videoed this whole like her reaction, because she was like, she saw the
Yeah.
footprints, right? And so she was like, oh my gosh, like Santa actually like came from, from outside, from where it was snowing, and he, tracked whatever into our house, and he went and ate the cookies, because the footprints like led to the kitchen where there was like, crumbs and an empty cup of that had milk in it, and like a little note from Santa.
Yeah.
And
That's
she was like,
cool.
in the video, she was like, oh my gosh, daddy, like he came to my house. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. Like to go like all out. Yeah. Do like how you did the sound effects of the hooves and stuff, the bells, just to like get them like, Santa is real, and just have that experience. I thought that was like really
Mm.
cool. Like, wow. And he just pulled it off. Like, but at a certain point, at least she still believed in that. But I was like, oh, that's so cool to like just do that for, your child, and make it even more believable.
Yeah,
But
I'm trying to think. I can't remember when I stopped believing in Santa. I mean, I had an older brother, like, 9 years older than me. So, I mean, I think I was probably like around, I don't know, probably like around 7, because, I remember him being the one that kind of like told me that, oh, Santa's not real and stuff. So, but it was probably like around that age. So, yeah, like I said, like, so she was probably like 8. Last year it was kind of like she kind of figured it out, but yeah, now this year it's like, nope, he's not real.
yeah, I want to say for me, um, like I, for me, I don't think I ever like believed really in Santa. Um,
Yeah.
just because like my mom, um, like it was only my mom, or a single mom, right? And she was taking care of my brother and I, and our grandma, and like we would go to church, and so we would believe like anyone can be Santa if you like, if you're giving and whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And like we would have presents under the tree, but like I don't know, like we knew that it was from her, because she was like the only one working. I don't know what, like she didn't come out and say it till like later when we were older, but I think just um we kind of had a feeling that like Santa really wasn't real. Sorry to anyone out
Yeah.
there that's listening.
Yeah.
Tell your kids Santa's still real.
Right.
But for us, it was like, I guess, a different, I don't know, more realistic. Like it came from mom. The gifts are from mom. But
Yeah.
she always did the thing like, Santa's watching, so you have to be like, very nice.
Yeah.
And I was like, is Santa really watching? I think we were just like playing along just because everyone else and all the other kids and cousins were doing that. But I don't
Yeah, and
know.
then it's like Santa, is Santa Jesus too? Because like that's what they always say at church. Like, watch out because Jesus is watching. I remember that too because I used to be like, what? I'm like, wait a second. When you're little, I was like, I remember thinking that, like, wait a second, is Jesus Santa? I'm like, what? So,
Yeah, me too. Like, cause they teach you kind of similar stuff. And when you go back to, I think they were teaching us like at Sunday school, like how the gift giving like started, or even like during Easter, like how Easter started. There was like no bunny. And
yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh, you're crushing my dreams now.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
think like going to church kind of like taught me that, yeah, maybe these people are not real in real life. It's just, the people around you that's making it possible, kind of thing. I just,
yeah. I definitely get that. Yeah, they tell you like what the real like meaning of Christmas is and like when it started and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean I remember that stuff too. Like back then, but
Yeah.
then I remember my parents like trying to make me believe, and then I had my brother who was trying to not make me believe. So like that's why I said I think I was like around 6 or 7 when I just was like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, and I think like I mean, eventually the traditions that people celebrate like actually came from something. Um, and then people just over time kind of evolved it into like their own kind of thing or their own beliefs or their own traditions, like you make it your own twist kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, definitely.
like what do you call, like when you were telling me that you were making cookies, I actually went and I was googling like what is the story behind Christmas cookies, because
Oh yeah,
it must have started from something, right? And I found out that it came from the Dutch immigrants in the 1600s, like
okay,
and that evolved from like the medieval times when they had like spiced baked goods and stuff. And I guess that was like a popular treat for them to share during the holidays. And then like even like the holidays, when you get into it, like how does a holiday even start, right? It must have started from somewhere. So then even that's like, okay, who started this specific holiday and why? It's like they just wanted to celebrate. They just wanted to party. So
right.
they're just gonna make up, some holiday like, oh, on this day every year, this is the holiday for this, blah blah blah, just to like get something started. Who knows, right?
That's crazy with the cookies though. I didn't know that. Like, yeah, it's got to start from somewhere.
Yeah, and it's usually always like from across the ocean, across the sea, that was brought here to the Americas. Hey, stop that. And then I guess probably like depending where you live in the world, you kind of make use of what you have, um,
Yeah,
to make like specific cookies or like different dishes. So there's always like different um, what is the word, derivatives, different
yeah.
yeah, derivatives from like where it actually started. Um, but just real quick, I want to say hi to everybody in the chats. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate everyone. I hope everyone's having a great Aloha Friday, and hopefully your work week wasn't too stressful. Oh, unplugged here. So yeah, I mean we're on the theme of Christmas kind of thing. We got this year we finally, my mother-in-law, she got us a tree that actually smells like it has actual Christmas smell. So it's one
Oh
of
yeah,
the I think it's the Douglas ones that have that Christmas smell, Douglas fir.
yeah.
But yeah, she got it. We get those imported to I think either Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those places. And she brought it in the house, and you know how it was still like wrapped up in the wire, so it looked really
Okay.
skinny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it looked really skinny. And so we had a corner, like a table in the corner for it. And the good thing is like in that spot, it's the ceiling is higher in that part of the house. So I put it in the what do you call it? In the tree holder thing,
mm.
and snip by snip, I cut the red wire, and it goes.
uh,
I was like, oh my gosh, this tree is like, it's humongous. It was
uh,
so like wide around. Like it was all bundled in this, they wrapped it really good to make it look really skinny. But
right.
yeah, it was so full. It was, and I think we got one that was 7 feet tall.
Well, yeah, it's pretty
So it's
tall.
even tall, yeah, taller, and yeah, even like wider. I mean, it was a beautiful tree, really beautiful, and I love that we can smell Christmas in the house. Because the other
Have you guys?
years, what's
Yeah,
that?
I was just gonna ask. Like, have you always had a real tree or no?
We've always had a real tree. Yeah, we've always had a real tree, whether it was like small or big. But
Okay.
for the past, let's see, the kid is 12 now. I want to say for like the past, like 10 years, we've been having to cut the Hawaiian Christmas tree that's in our backyard, and we use that as our tree every year. But
Okay.
this year they weren't ready yet. They were still like kind of smaller than what we normally would like to cut. So yeah, my mother-in-law went and got one, and I was like, yay, we finally have you know real Christmas tree. I mean, the other one is real, but just no smell. I mean, I love that smell of
Yeah.
the fur of the leaves, and all the things fall down, and we have our cat, and we have this little dude that's always on adventures. So we gotta make sure they don't like accidentally eat part of the needles. But yeah, it's nice to have the house smelling like Christmas when you go downstairs. And
Yeah, that's cool.
we usually get a tree like the day after Thanksgiving. But this year was like a little bit later. We had to clean the house and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, you just made crumbs. But do you guys normally get like your tree at like a specific time of the year?
No, down here, like there's not that many regular trees. Like when I was little,
Mm-hmm.
and we lived up north, my parents used to have a real tree, for Christmas. But then, we moved down here when I was like 5, and then they didn't really have any where I was at. There was no like trees, so my parents ended up going to like the artificial tree. And so yeah, I've just always had an artificial tree now, pretty much. Like even now, like since I started putting up the tree, yeah, we just have like a artificial. It's like a white. It's like green, but it's got like the white snow kind of like on the tree
Oh, yeah.
branches and stuff. Yeah, and we usually do it like this was actually from when me and my wife our first Christmas. Like that's the tree we got, and we still have it, so we're still using it. But she wanted to do like a more whiter tree, and because I guess that's what she grew up with. And then we did it with like purple and blue and like purple tinsel and blue tinsel and like all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of different look to it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, one time we tried to do like a one like instead of all the colorful lights, we wanted to do like a specific one. So I think one year we did we did one that was like blue. So we had like a
Mm.
blue Christmas. and and after like okay, that would work, but I don't know, I think I'm just used to all the colors. You just get into that feeling like you want to see all the rainbow colors all across the house. Um so my mother-in-law, she also like decorated downstairs, so she has all the lights strung like throughout
Oh,
the kitchen.
oh,
And when I went downstairs, it just totally reminded me of Stranger Things.
oh, yeah,
You know how they have the lights in season one? I was like, oh
yeah,
my gosh, no way. But I
right.
mean, the kids love it. They love all the lights. And
That's funny.
yeah, the daughter, she's aware of the Stranger Things stuff. But for
Yeah,
him, he's all like, oh, la la la, like there's pretty lights everywhere, kind of thing. So it's good
yeah.
for the kids. Yeah,
If they start flashing, you better run.
yeah. Well, they do flash because it's the one that's connected to that music box. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
had like that same music box from like the 90s that plays like a bunch of different melodies
yeah. I know
over
what
and
you're
over.
talking about. Yep.
Yeah, she still has that. It works till today.
Hmm.
Unbelievable. So she puts it on, the silent mode, but you can still see the lights flashing.
Oh yeah, that's crazy now. Yeah, that's wild though. Yeah, we had that when I was growing up. We had like the one hooked up to and it like would kind of like play to the music and
Mhm.
stuff. But I haven't
Yeah.
seen any of those in forever.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, um, every once in a while, and maybe that's why she turned it on just the blinking mode. Because every once in a while, when like your battery is going low and you're like, you're like it starts
Yeah.
messing up. Yeah, it
Mhm.
was kind of starting to do that. So
Oh
I
boy.
think that's why it's like just silent.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, see, I think Old Guy Barbecue probably, yeah, he knows what we're talking about. I'm sure everyone's household had one of those Christmas musical box for your lights.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that in forever. Wow. Yeah, my mom, she has like the trees, like the little mini trees that you like put on top of like a table that are probably like 2 feet tall, but they have
Oh,
like they have the fiber optics in them, so they like change all different colors. You know, they like are like red, green, blue, and everything. Yeah, those ones are pretty cool. Like I always like those. Uh-oh, and D's lost in the Matrix. Think the kid pulled the plug. Oh no. Oh no.
are we back?
Okay. I was like the kid pulled the plug on you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can't see you, but I hear you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I was like, oh no.
Mm.
And let's see. Okay, we're back.
Well, kind of back, but you're like completely dark screen.
Oh, you don't see me? Okay.
No.
Okay, I see my microphone. What about now?
Black.
Oh, I'm still black?
Just completely black screen.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I see myself. Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
Oh, there you go.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Okay. Whew, can see me. Whew. All right. We are back.
Tech support. Where are you?
Tech support. See what happens when I beam people up? I get the same treatment. I get beamed elsewhere.
Right.
Okay. What were we talking about? We were talking about
Oh, the little trees. I said my mom has like
yes.
a 2-foot tree. Yeah, it's like the fiber optic ones that like change colors and everything. And yeah, I like those.
Ooh, those are pretty. I don't think we ever had those, but I know what you're talking about. I think they also make like little like handheld flashy things with those that I think they're about the same material. But these ones are
Yeah,
like
yeah.
plastic.
Yeah, it's those things like when you go to like parks and stuff like that. Sometimes they have those where you can like twist them and spin them and stuff like that. It's like the same kind of fiber optics, like tons of those little fiber optic things, but they all light up, you know, and it's like a Christmas tree. Like it looks like a Christmas tree, but all the little things are those.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, we I also this year got a wreath for free at the farmers market. So one of the farmer ladies in town, she makes wreaths, and then we sell it for her at our booth. And she had one that she didn't sell, and so she's like, "Oh, here you go. You can have this. Merry Christmas." I'm like, "Oh, sweet," because I've attempted to make a wreath like the way that she does it. Oh my gosh, it was like 5 hours, and it looked like, I don't know, like a little kid. I mean, no offense to any kids, because I'm sure you're creative.
All right.
It looked like a little toddler, like put a bunch of things together and pinned it. And I also got like, because you're using the green, what do you call it, the wreath needles, I guess it's called, or the pins.
Yeah.
And so when you're like sticking it in there, I was like, oh my gosh, like I just kept pricking myself. And I'm like 5 hours later, okay, this was the first and last time that I'm gonna do that. But I did the attempt. I did it 1 year and never again.
Right. Hey, at least you can say you attempted it. That's probably
I
more than most
did.
people.
Yeah, so then when she told me that I could have this wreath last week, I was like, oh, that's so cool, because just the stuff that she does is so beautiful. And she makes it with, she goes and handpicks all the material like at her farm or around the island. And then, yeah, she makes them and then sells them. So I was really fortunate to to
Yeah,
have one for the house.
I kind of don't like wreaths.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Like, why would I not like wreaths? But ever since I was like younger and I like grew, like I went from like being shorter to like when I was a teenager to like 6 foot and then like 6'3". I was the one that always had to put the wreath up like
Oh,
outside on the like
yeah.
peak part of the house, like the very, very top part, like over the garage. That's like, 12 feet up, and I'd have to get on the ladder and try to do it. And my mom has like, she loves wreaths, so she has like a 3 foot by like 3 foot huge wreath that goes up there. And yeah, I mean, I have almost died so many times trying to hang that thing. And like I've tried doing it with a pole and try with a hook on it and trying to get it up there. I mean, it's just so heavy, like you can't do it. So yeah, I don't like wreaths because of that. And then I got to put them all around, like when I help them decorate, like on the front door there's a wreath, on the gate coming up there's a wreath, like up over the garage there's a wreath, like there's wreaths all over the place.
So you're like traumatized by wreaths.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's too, I mean, that's not funny, but it is funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's not funny when I'm on the ladder, like hanging up
True.
there, trying to get it in there, and like, oh man, and it's a big wreath too. I'm like, it's like I can't,
Yeah.
like somebody has to like hand it up to you, and you got to like kind of like bend over on the ladder and try to like
Mhm.
put it up there. I've tried to like pull it up with like a rope before, like trying to do it by myself.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's big. I'd probably just take a picture of it, but it's a big reef.
sheesh. Yeah, I mean, I give you props for that. I mean, I have no issues with that just because I'm only 5 feet tall, so no one is gonna be asking me to hang up anything anytime soon. Like for the stuff on the ground, yes, I'll pick it up, but I'll be like the person to help you hold the wreath as much as I can because I'm pretty short.
Yeah, I get it. That's how my wife's like 5'2", so it's the same kind of thing. She's like holding it over her head, trying to give it to me, and like it's barely getting up there. So I get it.
Yeah. So when you were like growing up, what is like, if you can remember, like what is, maybe it was something popular at the time, like what was one gift that you like secretly hoped for and like you got it, if you can remember.
Let's see. I mean, the one that pops out the most is a Nintendo, like the original Nintendo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember wanting that, and like, I mean, I think it came out in like what, like 86 or something. So I remember we had an Atari that was my older brother, so I never got to play with that much. Like he once in a while, my parents would be like, let me play with it, but that was pretty much his. And then like I wanted a Nintendo, right? And then like he wanted a Nintendo too, so we ended up kind of both getting it. But that was one that I like really, really wanted. And then I think I was like around 8 or 9, maybe. It was like a couple years after Nintendo had come out that they got it, because my dad's like, he's like one of those where like he won't buy it like right when it comes out, he like waits a year or two, to get it. So I just remember like that was the one thing that I wanted, and that was what me and my brother both got. So that one was pretty cool. Yeah, that's kind of one of the only ones I remember. Like maybe some other like G.I. Joe action figures or something like that I was really into, but yeah, the Nintendo is what really pops out of my mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's a huge one too as a kid, just to get that. And like parents probably didn't even know like how much joy it would bring a kid, and like to just have it for like even more many years. It's not something like you get and it's like, okay, you can use it this one Christmas and that's it, right? It's like the gift that keeps, providing entertainment for your child. So yeah, that's a really cool one.
Oh yeah, we played that for years. I mean, yeah, we kept that for years. Those things like lasted forever, and then like all my cousins, like I had 2 cousins, they would come over and they would play because like, we had the Nintendo. So yeah, it was cool. Like, so like there was, a lot of people came over and played and stuff. So Yeah, that was a cool one. So, but that was like that was like the only thing I got that Christmas though. I think I got like a couple like smaller things, like maybe a couple action figures and like a stocking stuffer thing. But like
Mhm.
that's how my dad was. He was like, you can get one big gift, or you can get like maybe like 5 or 10 or something like small or kind of small to medium sized gifts. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just remember like that was actually one of the last big things I actually asked for, like because I was one of those where I'd rather have like more gifts, I guess. Like I don't know, but like
Yeah.
other stuff that I wanted, because like action figures and stuff. But yeah, that was a good one because I had that until like I mean even after like the Super Nintendos came out and the PlayStation. I mean I had that for a long time.
Yeah. Ooh.
So what
Let's
about you? What do you
see.
remember?
Let's see. From what I remember, I want to say, stop. I want to say like, okay, this was when Barbies were popular, and my cousin, my girl cousin, she was the one that I used to go to her house. Well, like in the next apartment complex because they were like in the next one over, and I would play with her Barbies because I would never get Barbies. Like that wasn't something like my mom would get me, and so I tried to like hint to her one time like I wanted this particular Barbie, and I don't even remember which one it was. It was probably one of whatever was the popular one that year, and I want to say like my brother had a hand in convincing her to get said Barbie for me.
Okay.
Um, but then after that, I was like, I guess I don't think I'm really like a Barbie person. I mean, I
Mm,
really appreciate it and I played with it for a while, but then I think afterwards, I was more like, oh,
uh,
into riding bikes, and so, oh, there was one thing. Yes, okay, one thing I do remember. I got when I got my first rollerblade set.
oh,
That
okay.
was really cool, and it was purple,
Mm,
purple and black, um,
ooh.
and it had the brakes. You know how it had the brakes on one side? I think it was the right foot.
Yeah. Do you when you like step back?
Yeah, when
Kind
you
of is that
step
how you
back.
break? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was like my favoriteest gift was when I got rollerblades. I thought that was really cool because everyone else in the that used to hang out in the streets and stuff and ride bikes and their skateboards. I
Mm,
wasn't really into like the skateboard thing, so I saw them, with their rollerblades and stuff. And so when I got mine, I was like, yeah, I'm like part of the cool club. I can go like rollerblading with the kids and
yeah.
have more fun. I did try my brother's rollerblades before I got mine, and of course they were too big.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing with his was he didn't have any brakes.
Uh,
His was like this old looking. I don't know. Maybe it was like the first of its kind, but it was like really beat up. So he probably used it a lot when he was playing with his friends. But I decided to try his. It was like a couple of sizes too big for me with no brakes. And I was like, I'm gonna go down this hill.
oh man.
So yeah, see me and wheels and hills do not mix at all.
Mm,
Like whatever I'm on. So yeah, I go down with his rollerblades. Stop. And I try to stop. And what happens? I can't stop because there's no brakes on these
uh,
rollerblades. And so I eat it and I fly into the bushes.
oh man.
Okay, now thinking about it, I think I was pretty like accident prone. I flew into a lot of bushes back when I was younger. Bushes and rocks and dogs chasing after me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I feel like yeah, the rollerblades was like one of the best gifts I ever got.
Yeah.
Besides
That's a pretty cool one.
yeah. Oh, and even like there was this game. It was like a multi-game thing where there was like I think it was like a pocket size too, but you could play like 30 games on this one thing. Like you could play what do you call it? Like similar to like games like Candyland, where you roll the dice and you move however many steps forward.
Okay.
So there was one game on there like that. Yeah, there was like I want to say like a 30 games at least, but it was on this pocket
Okay.
game thing. I don't know what it's called, but I used to spend like hours playing different games with my brother on that. And then when we took it to our cousin's house, we would play that. It was really fun and just really entertaining. Um, like we didn't have to have like devices. Well, besides like Nintendo and all that cool stuff, we
Yeah.
could just like entertain ourselves with like board games. And this one was like literally board games, but a lot of them on one thing. Stop. But
Yeah, definitely. Like, I get you because, like, I mean, even remember back in the day, like when we had Nintendo, it was like something, you would play for like. I mean, I remember playing it for like about an hour. Then I'd get bored. If like my cousins were over or something, we might play for like a couple hours. But really, we played outside a lot, like we would go outside, ride our bikes, go in the woods,
yeah,
go explore. It was like, it was just like, okay, we can play some Nintendo, but then let's go outside, like we're bored. Like it's not like we stayed on it for really like at least like I didn't, and like my friends or stuff. We just wanted to get outside and do stuff. So it was like cool to play,
yeah.
but it's different now. Like now the kids want to be on it like all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
my
like
my daughter doesn't all the time, which is kind of interesting. But most of her friends, that's all they do. It's like just they're on it like forever. I mean, and she kind of gets bored and wants to go outside and like, you know, dig a hole or something or like climb a tree.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's how it is now.
Yeah, I remember like being outside all the time. Like if we were inside, it was like to get food, use the bathroom, or it would be like cleaning your house or your room or whatever.
Mhm.
But otherwise, like yeah, you had to go outside. Like, why are you inside the house? Like, go do something, be active. And yeah, I think that's it's something I miss doing. Like nowadays, like we do go outside every once in a while, but I find myself, yeah, just being more indoors. I mean, we're always like live and doing stuff on the computer and
Yeah.
socials, but when we're not, it's like, oh, let's go outside. And for some reason, if we want to go outside, it's either like it starts getting super windy, where it's like cold,
Hmm.
or it's like overcast and it starts to rain when we go outside. I'm like, really? Like it was just sunny like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And so we're
No,
like, okay, I guess we're stuck inside again. you know?
yeah, I get that. Like, plus when you get older too, like you got so much stuff going on and work and just everything, and it's like, you kind of like, it's not like you're a kid, so you don't want to go outside and play as much. I mean, I try to like force myself, like, just to get outside, but I'm outside like kind of in the garden and stuff when it's like that time of
True.
year.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I'll be out there anyway. So then, like, my daughter can just like she digs the hole, or I'll bring the dog out, and she can play with him and stuff. And then I'll play too. But then she wants me to play like Minecraft, like like
Yeah.
fantasy out there where it's like we're hiding from monsters and stuff. And it's like I do it, but it's like it's just like when you're older, you just don't have as much energy. It's like if
Yeah.
I had her energy. I mean, I would be playing all the time, right? But I
Mhm.
just don't anymore. I just get like tired after, like 45 minutes an hour. It's like, okay, that's all I can do.
Yeah. But yeah, and then and I know that you probably feel bad too sometimes because I feel that way as well. But I'm like, man, like we are old.
Yeah.
We're all like going down, chasing this guy around the stairs. I'm like, I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, dang. I'm like, I'm out of shape.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
get more
then she's like,
active.
she wants me to like climb the tree with her because I was like showing her how to climb the tree, and I'd like, make sure she gets up it. And now
Yeah,
she's like climbing the tree, like, she's just climbing all up it and everything. But then she wants me to climb the tree, and I'm like, no way, I'm too old to climb a tree. I'm like, I'll climb up on the first little step that I built, and that's it, and I'm done.
Yep. What's up, Hinano?
I hear we're climbing trees. Pass on that.
Yeah, right.
I think my back can take it. What's up, Slider? How are you?
What's up, man?
Good, good. Sorry I'm late. Work, life, the grind. It is what it is. But what's up? What we talking about?
You just missed the technical difficulties. Perfect timing.
Oh, yeah, you know how I work just like that, right? I show up right when you don't need me. That's the best part.
And we may have someone else coming.
Nice.
But yes, are you okay? He's okay. He wants attention. So I hear you're gonna be ripping some packs, Hinano.
Yeah. So what's so funny about the packs is I bought 4 packs. Already 2 of them are collectible in the pack. So I've got pack 100 and pack 1997, which is the debut of the cartoon, right? So it's like I can't open those. So then I bought 2 more packs. So now I got 4 packs. And I got
you got 1997?
I got 97, 100, and I'm like, man, I better go because I didn't know that, right? I didn't know 1997 was a pivotal date. So I did the Chris Severs in Google Magic that, and I'm like, Chris, you wouldn't be proud. I found out that is a pivotal mint number. So I am now not going to open that too, which kind of sucks because I only have 2 to open now. But I got 2 packs to open, and I do have 1 Cryptoids cube that I bought from their drop yesterday. So I'll open that as well.
Okay. Yes, so I sent the link out into the comments for the person who texted me. If you want to click it and come on, when you can. Make sure you are parked, your car is turned off, and you are not driving.
I know who that is. You know the thing about this person who parks his car, right? You know what I mean? The person lives here, by the way.
No, that's cool. Don't think. Is this supposed to be open? No, right?
Oh, he opened it?
No, but he's getting close. So I just
okay, yeah. I mean, technically no, but I mean, I understand.
Alfa Romeo. Okay. Yeah, we were also talking about like Christmas, traditions and Christmas memories that we.
Did you tell them about our tradition about opening gifts?
Oh no, I didn't tell him that. It was no, we didn't tell him that. Do you want to tell the story?
It's not a big story, but like, hold on, it's my daughter's school looking for us. But yeah, no. Essentially, in our household, we get to open presents early because it's been a tradition since my grandma's days when we used to go to her house that on Christmas Eve we get to open our presents. So that's the one thing that my daughter really loves about the household is we don't wait till Christmas morning. We actually wait until we're done eating dinner, and then we get right to it. So I think by midnight the presents are already out and the kids are already having a great time. So that's our tradition.
Yeah, that's a civil war in my family, just so you know. Because it is because my grandmother used to do that, and my aunt, who my cousins I grew up with, they are on that side of the family. So my aunt would let them open up all their Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. And then, my mom and my dad, they would let us open up one gift on Christmas Eve and then the rest in the morning. So my cousin would always be like telling me about all his stuff, like the night before and everything. And I'd be like, what? How, what? My parents are like, nope, you can't do it. We're not doing it. So so it was like dueling traditions.
Bro, I totally understand. But like this tradition came from my grandma, and then it's just stuck. And you talked about NES, right? That was one of my big gifts too. I remember getting my first NES. I was in Guam, guys. I lived in Guam, and I got my first NES over there. But I remember one of my favorite games was Captain Skyhawk. You remember Captain Skyhawk? It was you were this space jet plane that you kind of like were the map was like, it looked like a grid, almost like Tron, but you'd fly in this grid and you'd have to like, bomb enemy bases, fight enemy fighters, carrier ships and stuff like that. And so I remember I was at my grandma's one year, and that was the one game I wanted for NES, because I was one of those kids that, like, I would go for the niche games, right? Like Go 13. There you go. Yeah, like stuff like that. And this was the one game I wanted from Milton Bradley, right? And this was hidden behind the tree at my grandma's. And I remember I was so mad because I didn't get what I wanted. And my grandma, she punked me, and she's like, "Oh, there's this one ugly gift, and it was in a paper bag." I'm like, "What is that?" And they threw this paper bag at me, and I was just like a little stinker, right? Because I was all mad. I looked at it, I'm like, and there it was, Captain Skyhawk. And I remember playing this game at my grandma's till like 4 a.m, because that's, once you get a brand new game, all you want to do is play, right, Spider?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I kind of remember that. I remember that now that you said it, because I couldn't stand flying games for some reason. I didn't like it. Like, they were like hard, and I'm just like, I don't know about the, like I was more into like one game. I don't know if you remember, like was I like Mario, but I kind of like more niche games too, kind of like, and one that I just loved, and I can't remember if it was for the NES or Super NES, but it was Battletoads.
I remember that game, and Bucky O'Hare also paired with that too. Remember, Captain Bucky?
Yeah, that was awesome too. Yeah, it was awesome. I love that game. So that was one, and then F-Zero when that came out.
Yeah, that was on Super Nintendo. That was great.
Yeah. So those ones, I used to love those kind of games. So
Star Fox, that was another niche one. Conflict. You ever played? It's a Vic Tokai game. I don't know if you remember Vic Tokai. He was one of the Japanese developers that came out in like the 90s. They made like all these really niche games, but Conflict was fun because it was a turn-based game like chess, and I'm a big chess player, right? But it was like the Americans against the Russians, and it was literally advertised as that, blue against red, and you like command an army of tanks, jets, and panzers, and you move like squares. And like once you had them two butt up against each other, they battle, and then you'd have like a criteria. You fire missiles, you avoid, you run away, and it was fun.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. The only war one I played like that, that was a turn game, is I think it was for Super Nintendo. Maybe it was Super Nintendo. I don't know. I mean, they had it for the computer, but I remember playing on like NES is Risk.
Ooh,
the game Risk. They had it for one of those, because I remember playing it on the, with the controllers, like on one of the stations, and I think it was NES, but I can't remember. Another one that just came into my mind is, I don't know, like I didn't play a ton of sports games, like I kind of did, but one I remember playing, and I don't even like the sport, because I'm not from Canada, is Blades of Steel.
Oh, I remember Blades of Steel. That's so much fun. Yes.
Because you could fight. You could fight in that game. Yes.
Yes. It was a hockey game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's so much fun. Blades of Steel. Man, you're bringing back the old days. Tecmo Bowl, 10-yard fight.
Those.
Yeah. And then, of course, you had Punch-Out. That one was pretty good.
Yeah. You can't miss Punch-Out, though. I think my last, and then we can move on. Sorry, guys. Was Journey to Silius. I don't know if you ever heard of the game Journey to Silius. It's such a fun side-scrolling game. It's like a mix of Mario and Contra together, but it's not as hard as Contra. And it's really, really just like you're this dude that can jump, run, hit things, and shoot his gun. And then you can upgrade your gun to like a laser, flamethrower. And essentially you're in this, you're on the planet Silius, and you're trying to figure out what happened to the planet because it's overrun by aliens. And it's just a fun game. But it was a very niche game that I found in like, if you remember Woolworths, it was like a Sears back then. And they always had this bargain bin of NES games. So you could buy NES game from like $20 to like $35. Okay.
I remember the store from when I used to live up north. Like as a little kid, my parents always used to talk about it. So I mean, I know what it is. They didn't have them down here in Florida, but yeah. One other game that just popped into my mind. I don't know, because this one was kind of niche, and like Zelda was like what everybody used to play. But this game, Crystalis, I used to play. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it was like before Zelda came out, and it's like you would go around the map and you'd have to like you could upgrade your armor, and there was like little missions and side missions, and that it was like a fantasy game, just kind of like Zelda, but yeah, it like predated it. So that was an awesome game. I used to love that one.
See, I've heard of that game, but my game that was similar to Zelda was The Secret of Mana. That was fun. I don't know if you ever heard of Secret of Mana. It was on Super Nintendo, and I think there's different iterations after that. But same concept as Zelda. You know, you go on quests. You have like a criteria on where your character can go. But the cool thing about Secret of Mana is it's not a predetermined path. I think there's like 4 or 5 different paths depending on each level that you can take, and the story's completely different.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I ever played that one.
Yeah, that one's fun. And then Cave Hunter. If you've ever played Cave Hunter, it's another fun one.
Yeah, I played Cave. Yeah,
Cave Hunter, and then The Dark Void. That one's fun too.
Yeah, I don't think I played that one, but I definitely did Cave Hunter.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Cave Hunter's fun. I played the old version, and then there's a newer version that was on DS. That's way more fun, and the controls are way more smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, so Cave Hunter on DS or the newer ones, I'm sure you could probably get it on the Switch now. And then if you can find Dark Void, because that's a game that was on NES back in the day. It's about a dimensional travel where you're this hero and you're like the Rocketeer. You have a jetpack and you're really trying to save that dimension from, like, I think something happens where they phase out. But it's just the gameplay so much fun. Like if you enjoy side-scrolling games that have like a little bit of mystery and puzzle, kind of like like an escape room type of thing, that's the type of game you want, because you have that mix with also like a fly-by-fly Contra type of feel. So but not so hard like Contra.
Yeah, I used to play Contra with my cousin all the time, so that was another one that was really good that we always used to play.
I hated that game.
Yeah.
I mean, because like once that's it, you're done, right? I hated that game. It's like Mega Man, right? Mega Man was another hard game, but I was more into the Mega Man than I was into Contra. So, but like I just remember like playing games at like 7 o'clock at night, ignoring everyone, saying I had to eat, didn't shower till like 2, then running back to the console. Your NES by then is all hot, right? Like hot to the touch. But yeah, I remember playing man, all those games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hardest game ever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, what's up, Nas?
I
know some people are here to watch me rip some packs. So guys, just stay patient, because I saw Slops put that in the Discord. And shout out to you, Slops, if you're in the back listening.
Yeah, I remember playing. It's probably not on the same thing, but Double Dragon. Double Dragon was cool back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
That was fun. I got it. Yeah, Double Dragon was fun.
And we also weren't we playing that with our daughter? She plays it too, right?
My daughter likes Scott Pilgrim, guys.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
The older version, the arcade version, and that version's hard because the gameplay on that's kind of clunky. But it's fun playing Scott Pilgrim. If you guys ever played Scott, you played that before, right? Slider.
It sounds super familiar. I'm sure I've played it.
It's just like the movie, and it's the same characters that are in the movie, but you get to be those characters in the game. And it's just like Double Dragon, or it's like Double Dragon, that type of gameplay.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've played it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the coolest games. That was a cool game I played with my brother. Sucked at it, but it was really cool. That was like one of the games I enjoyed playing with him, besides like the wrestling games. Oh, and Mad Max on the Nintendo.
Never played Mad Max.
Yeah, Mad Max on the Nintendo was that was really cool.
I don't think I played that one either.
Remember TNC Surf, the video game where you had like the surfing, you could surf being like the monkey, or you could like do skating on the half pipe, or you can do on the bike.
Yeah, I used to like those games. For some reason I like surfing and the skating, like Tony Hawk when that came out. Like I remember that one.
Surfing was interesting because it was like a certain technique to kind of like you spin your guy and then he gets points every time he spins.
Yeah, there was a snowboarding one too. if I remember now, I used to play. Yeah.
Or Skate or Die. That was fun too. I enjoyed Skate or Die. I remember I had Skate or Die on NES as well as my Game Boy, and I enjoyed the Game Boy. I must have had like a ton of games on Game Boy. And what I did, Slider, is my old DS that I dare not get rid of because I actually downloaded all these old Game Boy games, like I think it's called Red Mission, where it's kind of like a battleship.
A submarine one?
Yeah. It's so much fun, man.
Yeah.
And the soundtracks back then too was so cool. I see you there, Slops. Let's go. But yeah, no, I've got a ton of old and also in the black and white too, not the Game Boy Color, because I had to have it like black and white. But I got a bunch of old games, the Kirby games, the old Super Mario games, all in my DS, all Game Boy games.
Oh, I didn't have the Game Boy. I had the Game Boy Color in bright Burberry pink.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom thought I really loved pink at that time. But I had that, and I played. My favorite game was Wario Land 2, and Pokemon. Yeah, the Pokemon games. Those are so cool.
Yep, I had those too. The red cartridges, the blue cartridges. Like, yeah, that was like
silver. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like right when I was kind of. I remember stopped playing Game Boy around that time, but it was like right when Pokemon just started coming out, because I was like just going into high school around that time, so Pokemon like wasn't really that cool at that point. But like my younger nephew was like super into Pokemon, and he had all the cards. We'd always play the game, but like I was into Magic. Like me, my brother, my cousin, like we played Magic from like when it came out, like in the early to mid 90s, like. And we would play all the time. Like, I mean, we almost got into fights over that game because it was like we were just so competitive. But yeah, that's what I grew up with. And my nephew was Pokemon. So yeah, I barely got into Pokemon.
Well, speaking of Pokemon, are we ready to rip some packs, Hinano?
Yeah, let's rip some packs. All right, guys, if you're tuning in just now, I bought 4. I was going to say I ordered 4 packs like it's Chinese. I bought 4 packs, but 2 of them I can't open because of the mint number. Let me share my screen here real quick. And guys, I'm also going to open up a Cryptoys cube. I have one of the Mickey's cubes that I will open as well. But yeah, let's see right here. As the biggest bro likes to say, pack magic, right? Well, that's what's going to happen tonight, guys. We're going to have some pack magic. Ooh, look at that, D. I have some dry powder for like in case we have to go again. All right.
You have enough for one more buy?
I got 4 packs here. 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't know, guys. We're gonna have to go for the gusto here, but so I'm gonna only open 2 because I believe this one is 100 and this one is 1997. If you guys don't know, the cartoon Pokemon debuted in 1997. So just my luck, I have a pack now that I can't open. So let's go. But yeah, let's try this one right here, guys.
All right.
Really cool. And if you guys don't know what this is, these are packs from the Pokiosk. That's a brand new kiosk that FANABLE just launched. I don't know if D talked about it real quick. I'll do a quick shill for a sponsor right here. But these are the brand new Pokiosks that they just launched yesterday. They've got the fire, the lightning, and the base right here, guys. And each of these have different pull rates and pull values. So I'm just really quick right here. This is the base. This is the one that I got right here. And so the chaser right here is what's this, a Mew? Is that a Mewtwo right here? I'm not a Pokemon guy, guys, but it essentially... Yeah. Yes. So you got a Mew here, you got a Pikachu, and a couple, it looks like a Squirtle right here. So those are the things that you can pull out of this pack right here, guys. I've got 2 packs I'm going to pull today, and I'll get right into it right here, guys. All right, let's go with this one first.
All right, good luck.
All right, guys.
Bubble Mew, let's get it.
All right. Pack magic, baby. Let's go.
Is the sound on?
Go.
You hear it?
I hear it.
The animation is so good.
What do we got? What do we got?
Woo! I don't know what I got. What I got?
10?
Cool. It's
9?
A 9. What I get? It's a Charizard, guys.
Oh.
You were looking for a Charizard.
I was looking for a Charizard. Any type right here. So I'm going to keep this one. Sorry, guys. This one will not be sold back just because that. So Big Bro made it like this, right? Like either you're going to go for the chase or you're going to try to, grow your Pokemon collection. I don't have a Pokemon collection. So, and Big Bro, I sold the one that I pulled yesterday because I wanted the dry powder. So I had 2 pristine 10s yesterday. I sold them both. But this one I'm going to keep, guys. So this is not a 10, but it is a Charizard. Let's see what the buyback
Japanese.
is. And it's Japanese, guys. Let's get some sushi later. Let's go. Oh, wait, no. Cancel. That's not what I want to do. All right. We're going to go for number 2, you guys. Let's see which one it is. 2040. All right, here we go. Reveal. Hey, Saloni. Good to see you. What's up, Saloni? All right, here we go.
All right, let's see.
Pack magic. What we got, baby? I don't know what this is. What do we got here?
I can't see.
I can't see either.
It's like Pokemon.
It is
Raging Surf. Oh, Cyclizar?
Yeah, Raging Surf Cyclizar. So it's a bunch of lizard bikes that we're gonna sell right back to it like that. Let's go. So yeah.
So Brother Nas is like, what if the 1997 had the Bobo Mew?
Stop it, Nas. Stop it. It doesn't, because I've already bought the pack and it's still there. So but guys, I do have dry powder, so we're gonna go again, baby. Use my balance, pay now. All right. We're going to keep this going until I run out of dry powder. Let's go.
Oh, dang. All right. Review.
And I don't know what I'm getting, so please excuse my enthusiasm here. Love the animation, by the way. The animation is so good. It's clean. Woo! What do I get now?
What is that?
What do I get now? What is this? What is this?
It's like a PSA. Right.
Nice.
It is a PSA.
Pokemon White.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh, illustration rare PSA 8. Ooh.
Okay, illustration cards are pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna sell it back.
Let's
go.
The thing with that?
Fro, bro, what is up, brother?
Bro,
it's good to see you, man.
What's up? I'm glad you got home safely.
Aloha Friday, how's everyone doing?
Good.
It's good, yeah. Just hanging out.
Better now that you're here, brother. How you been?
Busy.
Long day? Long week?
Busy.
Yeah.
Any dinner plans?
dirt.
Dude, it's long week, long month, long year. Like, holy smokes. Yeah,
brother.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. I really didn't.
Well, we appreciate you coming, man, and I can totally agree. This has been a year of crazy stuff, and it's not over, is it, brother? It ain't over for me anyway, man. Like, we still got a few more weeks left in this year, and I'm pretty sure you're like me, where they're like, no. Yeah. That's why I was late too, by the way. So anyway.
That's when like a lot of clients want to set up appointments, right? Because they need to like get rid of their extra funds. All in the last week of the year.
Yeah, like for me, like these hotels, all they want to do is spend whatever capital they got left just to get it out of their budget. And so that's the thing, is like everyone's spending like their last minute, like embers of their budget on this and that. So
I know
that's where I'm at.
So true. Yeah. So I was kind of like driving and listening, and heard most of the conversation. I kind of veered off a little bit. I didn't see what you pulled from the pack though. Like,
well, brother, I got another pack.
What'd you get?
Well, we're gonna find out. You ready?
Now. Send him some good food.
Hey, brother, did you know I got pack 1997?
Oh, you gonna open it?
No, I'm not opening that one. That one, 1997? No way, brother. But I'll open this one.
He
So,
came on specifically to see that 97 being open.
All right, let's find out. Here we go.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's nice.
So cool.
I can't see. It's too
I
far.
don't know nothing about Pokemon, brother. You need to educate me.
Japanese.
Oh,
Glaceon.
dude, I think that's a good one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think your Glaceon is good. Nas would know.
Nas slaps. Thumbs up or
25
thumbs
out of
down.
69.
Is it a keeper?
2021?
What's that?
Dude,
I think it's 2021, right? Yeah, Japanese again.
Yeah.
is it?
Oh.
Eevee. Oh, that's an Eevee? Glaceon.
Says Japanese
Japanese
Eevee
Eevee
Hero
Heroes.
Glaceon.
I just know that's a full art because it takes up the whole card.
Okay. Thank you,
Other than
Slaps.
that, oh man, I'm all hyping it up and then Slaps.
Boy, my son is very vocal. It's because Fro's here. He's happy.
Okay,
He said not financial advice, but the evolutions are good long-term. That was the question I really wanted. Is it a long-term hold? Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to build my collection. At the same time, there you go, buddy. We hear you. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. I ripped about 4 packs so far.
what'd you get?
So I got this Charizard right here. It's a
dude.
It's a mint 9. And I guess it's a Japanese. I really don't know the significance of it, but I really wanted a Charizard, so I'm just gonna keep it just to have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like such a noob.
Dude, same. But I mean, I've in the last couple of years, I've been buying up Pokemon collections. I still got cards I haven't gone through, so I don't even know what I have. And I think I told you that last time, and I still haven't gone through them. So this kind of, I don't know, just kind of reignited my passion for Pokemon, like to get myself back in the gear and go through my stuff. I bought a couple of packs. I still haven't opened them either, but none of mine were 1997. I think mine were weird numbers like 151, 161, and 400. I didn't buy any
this
of
is
the fire
100.
ones.
This one is 100.
You can open it?
I'm gonna open it. I'm sorry, bro. We're ripping the pack.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
open up number 100. Ooh.
Be something good. Be something good.
It's gonna be worth $7. It is $7.
What is it?
I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know. That one might be okay.
I've never
Let's see
seen
what we
that
got.
before.
It is a
2012.
white 2-deck Delcatty 9 of Hearts CGC Mint 8.
Oh, cool. It's like a playing card. That's nice.
Yeah, it's like a playing
I've
card.
seen that one before.
Yeah. It probably was worth 100. It probably was worth more in the 100 in mint, but it's okay. It's okay.
What's the buyback for that?
$7.
$7?
I was telling everybody, like, I hope it's not a $7 buyback. And look, I got what I wished for.
Oh,
And I don't have enough.
You have powder for more?
No, I don't. But you know what I do have right here, guys. Get in the market because Hinano's gonna list this thing for $3.
Oh,
shoot.
Oh, is
You
this
want a
nice?
$3 card? I'm gonna list it now for $3 right now. Everybody, get into the market
9
right
of
now.
hearts.
There it is.
$3 card.
9 of hearts.
There's a buyback on it. This is for the community right here. One day, I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes, okay? And then I'm gonna hit list now. But, hey,
Anyone
brother,
can play,
Anybody can play. Go ahead right now, guys.
including
Go
you,
and find-
Raven.
Yep, including you, Raven. So, well, brother, how you been?
Busy. I literally just getting back, man. Like I just been running around all day. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it because Z that reached out, seeing if we wanted to come on with Anon. I know Anon has something going on with his family.
Yeah.
My clients are always flaky, like they're 60-40 at best. And
You too?
yeah, you already know the game, brother.
Hey man, when they're rich, it's on their time, right?
It always is, man. And when something falls apart, even though it's their doing, I take the blame. So
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, man, it's we're just trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I haven't been catching up with BB too much. I've been buying a couple of FANABLE packs. I haven't opened a single one yet. I don't know if I ever will. Like, it's just it's too new, right? And
yeah,
maybe I just buy what I want from the market. I don't know.
Yeah, Fro, if you've got 151, you should watch because I think there's 151 Pokemon. So that might be something.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's 151, but
yeah,
I
there's
can't.
like an edition. Yeah, 151.
Look at Slider right here, man. We got another
151,
Chris Severs on our hands here.
edition.
Oh, here it is, right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's.
Here, we're gonna blow you up. Hold on. There you go. 151.
Can you see it? Did it say 151? Can you?
We can't really see it, but like we believe you.
I trust you. Fro says it's 151. Must be
It's
so.
151.
Oh, there you go, brother. You're like me. You can't open it now.
Yeah.
Is that
definitely not open 1997?
I'm almost positive 151 is Pokemon. The number of Pokemon in one of the sets.
it?
There's
Okay,
way
well,
more
it
than
is.
151 Pokemon, but 151 is the OG if you include Mew.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, dude. Okay, yeah, Nas. I'm gonna screenshot this and text it to you, Nas. Like, you let me know.
All right, guys, I've dropped the price to $2. I love you guys. Ready? Go! Go get it!
Oh.
Go get it, everybody! It's in the market. $2. Hurry before Zoso gets it. Shout out to the Beast.
Let us know if you get it.
I'm waiting. Somebody go get it. $2 card.
What did I do?
What you do?
Let me
refresh.
Let me refresh. Somebody got it. Shout out to Blezzy.
No.
I see you right here. I see you, fam. Let's go.
Blezzy got it.
Blezzy man got it.
He got it.
Nice,
Blezzy got it.
Right here. Winner, baby.
Yes, I was texting the screenshot of the 151 to Nas, and then I actually closed the FANABLE app, and I get back in and Blezzy, congrats. I can't multitask today. I'm all over the place.
No, sorry. I literally just see. I wanted to be. I didn't want everyone to get ready. I just wanted to like push the button, say, "Okay, go get it," right? You know. So.
Yeah, but you were always like that, even with the
was.
comics. Like 3-4 years ago, you're the one that got me into giving away free stuff. I just followed your suit. Yeah.
That's the cool thing about these Pokemon cards is now I can do the same thing in this market, right? You know what I mean? And like, you know, why not? Just a couple bucks cheaper, right? And I'm sure Blezzy right now, he's taking that FANABLE offer and he's selling it, you know, and that's okay, right? Because that's the name of the game here, guys. I love this community. Shout out to the FANABLE community. Let's go. We'll probably do more of these whenever I rip more packs open. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, maybe later we'll have packs from the Lightning and maybe Fire. I mean, not to give away, but to like open. You know,
I will open this up before the stream ends. So, Poof, I know you're hiding there in the back. I see you. I will open up this cube, and I hear I won't get a comment, so at least we will not pull a comment.
That's right.
You're opening Cryptoys?
Oh, wow.
Toys, yeah,
Yeah, so I just bought one cube because if you weren't and bought a cube, then you get a badge in the abstract ecosystem. And I did some research on the badge. You earn XP, which allows you to get whitelisted for like certain things in that ecosystem. So I just wanted the badge.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I might go get some. Is it too late to buy or?
It's
I think they're
They
mint
sold
ended.
out.
too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm always
it's
I have to find out, man.
It's okay. I still haven't minted the Elmon X, but I hear I still have time. So
Oh, that hasn't sold out yet.
I don't think it
I'm
has.
surprised.
Honestly,
It's a long, big edition.
I'm waiting for, and this is something I hope that they drop, and maybe you can put in a good word because I hear you guys are really close with the people there. The Declaration of Independence, man. I really want that piece. Like the day they drop that, because it just makes sense they will drop it. That's the day I will be there. And I will buy a bunch of those things because that to me is a grail.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, M1X is doing they're doing a lot of different things that we had talked about years ago, and it's all coming to fruition. We're like, what if they had this? What if they had that? Sure enough, they're dropping it. I'm like, holy smokes. So yeah.
Sorry, I was just responding to somebody, but yeah, no, I completely agree, and that's a piece that I really want to have is that right there. I miss the Mona Lisa, I miss the Van Gogh, the Sistine Chapel. I really wanted. I was having issues loading what do they call those things? Tokens or coins, X coins or whatever. I was having problems with that this morning, and that's the only reason why I didn't go for it. So.
Yeah. Anon has an insane M1X collection. He's a lot. He used to be kind of on an even playing ground with BB and M1X. Now he's like M1X and BB's down here. He's buying historical art pieces that actually that he enjoys. So I mean, M1X is different. It's comparing apples to oranges. They're both great platforms. They're both great products, and you just got to collect what you like, I guess. So, yeah, kudos to both.
Yeah, but going back to Elmon X, I mean, like to be one of the first to like tokenize these certain things, right? These certain assets, I think is really good. I think they've cornered something there, right there. It's Mona Lisa, Van Gogh, Sistine Chapel.
Right.
Like those are not what's the word I'm looking for, Fro? Those aren't slouches, right?
No.
They're pretty pivotal pieces in real life, right? The is it King Tut or whatever? The
funerary mask.
Yeah. Stuff like that. It's kind of nuts, and really kind of go down the rabbit hole of what else could they get? Could we actually get our own Mount Rushmore? Right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that's a great question. Maybe I'll have Anon ask somebody he knows.
There you go. We know who to ask, guys. That is our.
We got something in cooking for the next year as well.
He's so good.
He's hungry. That's whenever he does that, he's hungry. He wants to eat something.
He's been eating.
I believe you.
Right now, he wants more snacks. Like right now.
Yeah, he's a garbage disposal, guys. Like he's running now. It's not walking. It's still kind of like falling down and running, right? But he's running. He's eating everything in sight, even the things you don't want him to try to eat. Like a piece of dust on the ground, he might try to put in his mouth, stuff like that. Or the cat hair, that too. It's not cotton candy, buddy.
I heard a Douglas fir pine needles while I was driving. I mean, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, we got one of those Douglas fir Christmas trees in the house. It's huge downstairs, and it's got needles all over the place. So between this little dude and our cat, yeah, we gotta try and like pick them up as soon as they fall down. So
does your cat like to like hit the like Christmas decorations on the tree too? My cat loves to play with the ones that are like lowest to the ground.
So our older cat who passed away this year, rest in love, he used to be that guy that used to like he put the hole in the tree, right? And he was he looked so fat, but he really was light and just fluffy. And so you'd see this big fluffy thing in the tree, and then you see the the bush hang, right?
Yeah.
And then like the next morning you're like, why is there a hole in the tree? and it's missing like balls and ornaments right around that one section. So yeah, he would do that.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, he would at one year when we had one of the Hawaiian Christmas trees. It was like there's space in between and the branches are more sturdier.
Yeah.
And so we came downstairs and we were trying so hard to like find him because it was like, a little bit after breakfast time. And he was nowhere to be found until like we saw the leaves moving. And then you see like these two big eyeballs and he's like perched in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's just there. I'm like, because part of even though those ones don't have like real like Christmas tree needles, there's still like a hard like pokey part. I'm like, and that's where he was situated. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, like, does that like not hurt you? But I don't know, maybe it was kind of like a cat scratcher for him. I don't know. Back scratcher. It was just this gray dude with two big eyeballs just staring at us in the middle of this tree. It was cute, but then I'm like, oh my gosh, this tree's gonna fall down. Yeah. Have pets. Yeah, it's really fun with Christmas trees around.
Have pets.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They are total fun. But are you ready to unbox the cube, Hinano?
Yeah, we can do that, and then we can talk some story after that. Sure. Let me share my screen here. And I only got one cube, guys, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I doubt any of the abstract people are gonna be watching, but we gotta show them how to do this right, D. You know what I mean? Like, you got all these new community members unboxing, but we gotta show them how to do it right. Poof, you know what I'm talking about, Poof. Because this time we're going to do it Aloha Friday style when we unbox this thing, guys. You know what that means, guys? I think you guys know what that means right here. Is we're going to do it in style, baby. We're going to put our own music.
The music.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Unboxing party of We're getting there. This is how you do it.
This is how you do it, guys. You use your music. All right.
Good luck, Get it.
Can you guys hear the music?
Yep.
All right. Is it too loud?
No, it's perfect. Right. Oh, Poof is on standby. He's pushing that button. Alright, let's go.
Where should I click?
Click slider.
Heart?
Right there?
Right here?
Yep.
All right. Here we go, guys.
Good luck.
I want everybody screaming at that screen. Put your fingers on there. Boom! I need to count it all out. Let's go, baby. Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Woo!
What do we got?
Legendary
Snoopy?
Pluto, I believe.
Yo.
Yeah.
Pluto?
Legendary.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I like that one. Like the Lisa Frank.
All right, what do we got? What do we got?
That's got to be special.
That's a nice
Hold on, guys.
one.
Let me turn off the music. All right. I'm trying to figure out where is the mint number. They changed things. Where's the mint number here, Poof?
Does it say number 1?
Right?
I'm assuming it's this one because I only opened one. But yeah. Poof, where'd they move the mint number?
Boxes? What's all the other stuff in those boxes? Yeah.
What boxes? What do you mean?
Under toy details. What does it all say? I can't see.
Where's that at? Right here?
No, down.
Uh-huh.
Collector number on the list. That's what Poof said. Collector
Connect.
number on the list.
Collector number on the list. What list? Oh, well, it don't matter. Here we go.
Secret list.
Guys, for science, let's open this guy up. Hold on.
It's listed newest first as per the search filter.
Ah, well, let's do this one. Here we go.
The music for the last one, and I know it was fire, bro. Like
Thank you.
Cute.
I was bobbing my head. That was fire.
That's actually the theme song for the fan club, which is the FANABLE show, specifically whenever we do it on Aloha Friday. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Go
All right,
Cutie Boots.
there we go, guys, and that was our Cryptoys unboxing. Back to our regular scheduled programming.
Nice.
Oh wait, real
So-
quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. I just want to give them a shout out because they sold out today. So shout out to Cryptoys. Good to see them back. If you guys haven't yet, go and check out their Discord right here. You got the Discord manager, community manager, who's in the chat right now. And also give a shout out to FANABLE as well, because we had a fun time unboxing with their packs as well. And then also go and check out Slops in the Discord right here, guys. We have a fun time in this Discord. And yeah, check out both Discords, guys. We have both community managers in the chat. So shout out to FANABLE and also Cryptoys. Okay, back to the regular scheduled programming. Go ahead.
All right, thanks, Hidano. Yeah, so what you guys got for the weekend? Anything special happening? Or are you just gonna head to the beach maybe? Enjoy some off time, not answer anyone's phone calls. What do you guys got planned? Slider?
Yeah, I'm taking it easy this weekend, probably because it's just been so crazy. Just yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks, probably month. Like it's just been nonstop. So yeah, this weekend I was like telling myself, I'm like, I just need to recover. So that's what I'm gonna do. Probably watch some. I might watch Avatar. So I might try to watch those two, and then because the new one just came out, so probably do that and just chill.
That sounds like a plan, man. Get your popcorn ready.
Yep,
Just,
Stranger Things soon.
Yes,
Right.
Yes.
Several days away.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. So yeah,
So-
stay tuned for that, everybody.
Who do we
Mhm.
think's kicking the bucket? I don't know if you watch Stranger Things, Fro, but who's kicking the bucket? Who is not going to be here come next weekend?
9. Is
Hmm?
that 9? Is that a good answer or
9?
yeah?
7 of 9.
9 or 11. Are you talking about 11?
11.
You feel like I don't watch it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's like 7 of 9. Yes.
He was close to 8, though. There is an 8. There is no 9.
Right.
Yeah.
I've done that before. I've done that, bro. Don't worry. I was like
We haven't
doing 9
seen
too.
9.
It's all good, Fro. But
There's
I do
a
agree
9
with
out there
Gus.
somewhere.
I agree with you, Gus. I believe Steve is going to kick the bucket because we all love him so much. It
Yeah.
makes sense. You're right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
11 might not make it. Did you see that? Like her and Hopper aren't going to the like Hollywood like show debut or whatever, or like the big night or whatever. They're skipping it. So people were like,
Is that
"Oh, I
what
wonder
they're
why they're
saying?
skipping it."
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, they said they're not going. They said they're not going to be there. Either one, her, Millie Bobby Brown, or what's his face, Hopper. Basically, yeah, they're not going. So they don't know why. It's weird because everybody else from the cast is going except for them two.
Is this the last season or is there another one coming up?
No, bro, that's it.
This is
That's
it.
Okay, so 11 is gonna probably have to do a sacrificial death where she saves everyone else by sacrificing herself. So I'd say 11.
Mhm.
She's gonna be it's a perfect way to end the storyline because you can't have another one without 11, right? Because she was the one that kind of started it all. So
Yeah, no, you're right. And it would be impactful if they take out, 11 and Hopper at the same time, because those are like the two most I don't want to say powerful characters. Well, 11 is powerful, but like having them both together are very powerful together, right? As a team. So to take those two out before the whole thing's done, man, that would be something, right? It's like you took out like the king and the queen, right? Or maybe no, I'm sorry, the rook and the queen. You took them out, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting. We're trying to schedule the live stream for that one too. So, that's probably why you kind of
I've been holding off. Like I wanted to wait and watch everything all at once. Like I watched season 1, watched season 2. I have not seen anything from this season. I've been kind of holding off. Waiting till when everything's said and done. I tried not to tune into your stream, but I did anyway. So dude. Yeah. So the next, is it 2 or 3 episodes left?
There's 4.
4. Okay, so 4 episodes left. So yeah, after the break, 4 left. Yeah, man. I don't know.
So how they're doing it is they're going to release 3 next week, and then the finale's on Eve, right? So
yeah. So I knew it was. Yeah, I thought it was 3, but that would make sense. Dude, I don't know. You think it's going to be a spinoff?
So they are going to do a prequel where you're going to see a cartoon. And so the prequel is going to be them. It's the whole team. They're back again, but we're going to see what has happened between a specific season, right? You know, the parts of like the 18 months that we missed. They'll do stuff like that in this prequel. Yeah. You know, they gotta squeeze a little bit more out of the cow, right?
Yeah.
You know, they just spent a ton of money on Warner Brothers, so they got to make that money back.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, because I mean, that's how Star Wars has been thriving, is all the prequels. So why not?
Yeah, you know, I'm one of those guys. I don't know, like, because I'm not a Star Wars guy, and I know, you know, Slider can relate with me here, but I did enjoy the previous Star Wars show that came out with the kids. What was it called? Skeleton Crew. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was like Treasure Planet in disguise. It really was. So, yeah, have you seen it?
No, I have not. So I can't add to the conversation because I did not watch it.
And it's okay, because it's like an obscure show where you wouldn't think you would go and watch it, right? Like, because I'm not a Star Wars guy, right? Like I enjoyed Andor because I really like Rogue One. That's the only reason why I got invested into that show, and it's great. But like, to watch something like Skeleton Crew, I wouldn't care, right? And I think the last one I watched was Ahsoka, but that's only because I watched that cartoon Rebels. But I gotta tell you, the Skeleton Crew was really well done. It's got Jude Law in it, and he's playing like a pirate. But it's really cool because they really based it off Treasure Planet. So, I say Treasure Island as in Treasure Planet, but it really feels more of like Treasure Planet if you remember the cartoon. Yeah. So good. Even Poof said he enjoyed it. Go ahead, Fro. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna agree. Like I've never been a Star Wars guy. It just wasn't me. Like I watch all Star Trek stuff. I could recite lines from certain episodes, and that's all Star Trek. I didn't get into Star Wars until DV, man. But I'm into it now. Like I just went back and watched the whole Mandalorian thing. So yeah, I'm kind of now figuring out who's who and why there's such a huge following for Star Wars. Like now I get it.
Yeah. And like, you know, it's one of those things, right? It's like, it's either you grew up watching Star Wars or you grew up watching something else that's similar. Slider and I'm going to assume it's something similar, just like you, right? You know what I mean? Because then we also had other sci-fi shows, Robotech, if you remember that, Star Blazers, which is Battleship Yamato, Sequest, Babylon 5, all those things, right? Space Above and Beyond, if you guys are niche like me. So, yeah. It was
Sliders.
He's like, I don't know, it's Sliders. How did I get that one? Oh, man. So, guys, like, I know you guys talked about Christmas, but Fro, what's the traditions for you guys for Christmas? You finished all your shopping? We haven't. So.
No, like I have not. I got a few things to probably pick up in person, and I think we normally dress up every new Christmas, but I think because we have family coming from out of town, they probably won't be dressing up. So to make them feel a little more comfortable, we're trying to do kind of like a laid back type Christmas vibe. And I think was it Anon? Someone said, you know what, let's just do like a pajama party or like a PJ style Christmas. So just, you know, you and your family show up and everyone's wearing matching PJs. That way no one's feeling, you know, like they have to overdress or feel underdressed with PJs. I mean, you're good. So we're doing that this year, White Elephant. And
So are you going to be the Filipino and not wear the same colors?
I might, dude. I might just wear a random, like, who knows?
That would be me.
Whatever's comfortable for you, right?
I would do that. I gotta wear green today. I'd show up in like something hot pink or something.
It's gonna be fun. Like, so good times, lots of food, choke food, bro. Like choke food.
Oh man,
yeah.
don't even.
I'll take photos and I'll text them to you, D. Like,
All right.
dude.
I'm expecting them.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it, man. Like ours is just, you know, short and nothing extravagant or anything like that. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Same thing, brother. Other than like we're not going to be dressing up in matching clothes. we'll probably look like bums, to be very quite honest. You know,
Probably.
like how you saw us in Vegas, right? That's a really good example, right? You know, like because in Vegas, you know, we could have dressed nice, right? Like I was going to bring an Aloha shirt. Everyone's like, why don't you ever wear an Aloha shirt? It's like, you know, I feel it's very cliche that I wear an Aloha shirt outside of Hawaii. That's why you'll never see me in an Aloha shirt outside of this state. But like, you know, we just kind of dress casual, right, as a bum. So that's what we're gonna be dressing. I'm gonna look like a bum on Christmas Eve. And if you saw me at DCon on Saturday, I look like a bum, right? I purposely dressed like a bum because I wanted people to understand this is me. So I'm gonna look like a bum on Christmas.
Dude, I look like a bum at the BB party, so I mean it's cool.
Shut your face. Man, you were so did it up. You and your brother. Shout
With your
out to Anon, by the way.
suit. Oh,
I'm so
come
sorry
on.
about the jacket, Anon. I'm so sorry.
Suited
Anon.
up. It's memories. Now he remembers that
laughing.
jacket.
Oh,
He
man.
sees a stain and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that was a wonderful night with Hinano." And
I
he
was
didn't
trying to
drink.
save Josh.
I think the stain is still there because he has
Oh my God, is it? I'm so sorry, man. Send me the bill. It's probably expensive, but send me the bill anyway. No, okay. Just for context, all right. We're at Kid Arcade's party. He had his art everywhere, and he put it on two-sided tape. Arcade, I know you're in here. You're listening. And one of the tape fell off, and it was about to hit Josh. Well, I didn't save it in time, and it hit Josh. Collector's Gone Digital, and I accidentally bumped Anon, and I had a full glass of mojito. I just got this mojito. I never even took a drink yet, and I spilled half of it on Anon's jacket. And obviously, it looks like Hinano had way too much, right? and I'm like, and Josh knows I was trying to save him, right? But he's not here. He's sleeping in Canada right now, so I don't. You had to be there.
Oh, so good, dude.
It was. I'll never forget it. And I looked at his face. I'm like, no.
And I'm sure Anon will never forget it either.
I'm sure that day will remind him of me.
See, that's the collector's item now.
I'm waiting for the dry cleaning bill. Brother.
It's a 1 of 1.
It's a 1 of 1. It's the Hinano special.
You'll never forget that night.
It's now considered an Aloha shirt. You can
The
tell
night
that.
Hinano tried to save Collector's Gone Digital and failed.
That sounds epic.
So good. So good.
That was good. That was a fun night. I had a good time. Yeah. Surprisingly, I was not drunk. But anyway.
Well, speaking of like games and stuff, because I know you said you guys do like the White Elephant. It sounds like there's a carpenter in my house. That's just the
I
sun
can hear him from here.
whistling away. Yes, stop. So
That's cute
okay,
right
so
there.
games. I was saying the games. So you guys play White Elephant. Okay, we attempted to play White Elephant. So before our kid was, before we had our son, when we used to be like, throwing all the parties at the beach and stuff, we had Christmas parties at the beach all the time. And we would have, the White Elephant thing. And so how we did it was like, we did the, when you have a present and you say like a riddle or a poem, and depending if you say the word right or left in that poem, that's the direction that people would, pass the present around. And when it lands on that person at the end of the poem, that's the gift that you get. So we attempted to play that game at the beach with adults, and it was the most hilarious thing ever. Hey, I'm trying to talk here. Thank you very much. So anyway, so we attempted to play that with a bunch of adults drunk, and they're like, people are like, did she say left? So is it left now or right? I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I decided to do it this way. But are there any like fun games that you guys have come up with? Because I've seen some on TikTok and like YouTube and stuff of really fun ways to like gift people things and make it a fun thing in the family. So are there like any fun games that you guys partake in besides like White Elephant or different renditions? Fro?
You know, like like all Asian households, like I think everyone thinks they can sing. Everyone thinks they're on America's Got Talent. Like for Thanksgiving, like literally we had, you know, like nieces and nephews and everyone's picking up the mic trying to sing, right? And I think we might should just make this a thing where, hey, it's a talent show. Bring your best game. The one song that you know, that one song, sing it, you know, to the best of your ability. We'll judge you on it. Uncle Fro's a judge. Uncle Anand's a judge. You know, our sister's a judge. We'll judge you and then we'll give out a prize. Like that would be cool because it was so bad in Thanksgiving. Like Anand and I were looking like we should totally just have the kids ball out and we'll just judge them. And I'm like, dude, that's a great idea, bro. Like we should really make this a thing. And it's funny you asked that, D, because I'm like, yeah, and then we'll give them like a $500 gift card to wherever they want to go, right? Like just something cool where they actually put time and effort into it. But yeah, that was something that was done in Thanksgiving, but it wasn't really a game, but it was kind of like more of like a competition that just kind of sporadically just showed up. Someone started singing, we'll grab the mic, and they thought they were, you know, better than the last, and then it kind of escalated from there. So Uncle Fro gets on. Uncle Fro gets the mic, right? And someone was like, "Hey, Uncle Fro, can you sing country?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I can sing country." And then they're like, "Uncle Fro, can you sing way out in the country, like that way?" And I'm like, wow, all right. Little snitches, like little snitches got me, man. They got me.
Send that person the gold.
I know, dude. But I still sang my country song. And I probably should have sang it out way in the country by myself. it was pretty bad.
With the cows.
Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, it was so bad they cut off the song maybe 2/3 through.
No,
it just went up. Yeah, and so I'm holding the mic and I'm like, I guess we stopped.
Hey, they're closing the drapes on you, bro.
That's when you sing louder.
They're closing the curtains on him. Why is the lights off?
Why is everyone leaving? Like,
guys, something's wrong with the lights. Why is there a curtain in my face?
It was one of my nephews that was joining me and he was singing with me. Like he didn't really know the lyrics. It's an old song. It's Fishing in the Dark by the Nitty Gritty Band. I mean, that's like,
okay, yeah, I know that.
That's old, right? So he was humming along, and I think the hum really made it worse. So they turned off the old. Yeah, they cut me off. But other than that, like that's really, we don't really do much, D, other than the White Elephant. That was like something that's always been family tradition. We've done that since probably the first, I don't know, niece and nephew was born back in 2002, maybe 2003. And it's been a tradition since then with the White Elephant gift. And I think this year, maybe if we don't do it for Christmas, we should probably suggest it for New Year's. Yeah. And Like one of my good buddies, he's from Oahu. He's from West Side Waianae.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, yeah, he's from Waianae. His family just left. His mom came to visit from Waianae for Thanksgiving, and they flew back. So he's gonna be joining us. His wife makes the best musubis, and it's like every time she shows up, she brings musubis, and it's like the best. So they're joining us for New Year's, and maybe if we can just put our heads together and figure this thing out, maybe that could become a thing, and we can record it and then post it later. Have the nieces and nephews just running amok, like I don't know. But
Well, that'll be cool. That'll be a start of another tradition yearly. Be something
yeah,
to
that'd
look
be
forward
cool.
to. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Start your own thing.
Yeah, like maybe a first, second, and third place, and then that'll be an incentive for them to actually practice. And if it maybe because not all of my nieces and nephews can sing. One guy does backflips. Maybe we just make it into a talent show, and
A talent
There you
show,
go.
or make it a
Yeah.
theme, like Christmas theme. Like they have to pick a Christmas song, or like a New Year's thing. I don't know. Make it change it up a bit.
Yeah, like we still got a week, so I mean it's still kind of something they can still pick up and do. But yeah, like Anon and I will brainstorm, we'll figure something out, just something fun for the kids to do, because like our family, we're pretty close, and a lot of the stuff that we do, we don't really tell everyone that we do it. It's just sometimes extended family comes over, they'll see what we do, and they'll take that with them to their families and they share it, and which is cool, because I think everyone should just be a part of tradition, have their own, I guess, take or spin on it, and it's just all about sharing the fun and the love, I think. So, but yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, bro. Slider, I know you gotta head out soon. Did you want to share your stuff as well before you head out, or you gotta go now?
Yeah, I got a couple more minutes. Yeah, like I said, the biggest tradition that we do is like the opening one present on Christmas Eve, and then like the baking. Like I said, I do most of the baking and stuff, and that started with like my mom and like me and like my brother, and she did it with my sister who's older and stuff. So like now I do that with my daughter, and that's kind of, we'll make Christmas cookies and all kinds of stuff up until Christmas. So like now it'll probably be baking for the next few days. And so yeah, and then Christmas morning we don't it's nothing crazy, we no crazy sweaters or anything. It's just regular clothes and just comfortable, and that's it. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, your house must smell really good for at least for
Yeah.
the last weeks of December,
cookies.
with all the
Yeah.
baking, the cookies, the tree. That must smell so heavenly. Well, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Slider, and
Yeah.
also thank you for jumping on and hanging out with me for the longest time. I know it's later for you where you are, so appreciate you always coming on and just hanging out. It's always fun talking. We always end up talking about food somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, thanks guys. I appreciate it, and it was fun. And yeah, guys, Merry Christmas too, and hope you guys have a good holiday.
Slider, appreciate you coming on, man. Like you're like, I'm just gonna say it. Like he's literally part of the team. He's always here on the community side of it. And the severed floor. So yeah, shout out to you, man. Big hugs to you and your family, and Merry Christmas, brother.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
Slider. Take
All right,
care.
you too. See ya.
See ya.
Talk soon.
Christmas.
See ya, bro.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon.
All right. Keep
The
Electra
sun is
warm for
waving.
me.
You can't see him, but he's going
He's
like
like-
this.
Yeah, so cute. He's like, like one of them signs. And then guys, there was 3 of them, and this this reminds me of say 3 years ago, right?
episode 2.
Wait, he was in the middle.
Well, I was on the other side, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this is cool.
This was cool, and I was reminiscing. I was reminiscing about when we first interviewed you, Fro, because I found the old footage, And what was so funny about watching the old footage is you didn't know what we were doing before you came on camera. So before we were coming on camera, I had the chair that used to creak. And so like I'm like listening to myself, I'm like, and you can see me doing this and like, huh. And you're and I'm like, and so I'm tightening the chair. I'm like, crap, he's gonna be here for a little bit. But and then you go listen to the raw recording, you hear like me saying like, so Fro, you know, you're in Oahu, you're you know what I mean? It's a stupid chair. Anyway.
No. Same. That's how my chair is now. Like I have it. If I rock hard enough, it'll, you know, make the same creaks. Like I just haven't gotten around to getting a new one because I like this one so much. It's old, it's beaten up like me, and you know
it's already broken in.
It's broken in.
It's molded to your buns, right? When you go down, you're like, yeah.
If you were to get a new one, it's like so stiff and it's just like or too flat. You gotta break that one in. So I mean, just use the one you got now, right? It still works. It still holds you up.
That's funny. Your brother just he messaged on X. He said, "No worries, Hinano, it'll wash off."
Wait, he hasn't washed it yet. See, he's keeping it.
Roger that, brother.
I told you.
Woo.
Dude.
Dodge your bullet, man.
I told you.
See, Josh, it was all for you, man.
Save them.
The sacrifice.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Bro,
good times. Yeah.
What's one thing out of this year that you can kind of tell me that kind of stuck out for you, brother? Good or bad?
Good or bad? You know, I think you know, hold on, you got me on this one, man. There's like so many. I mean, think of something that decent that I can share.
I'll jump in then. Let me give you an example. Let me frame the question. For me, I really feel like, because I could say things like, oh, you know, a pivotal thing that happened is we started TRU Media. You know what I mean? Or a pivotal thing is we partnered with our friends. But to me, one of the most memorable things that we did was we started a show called VV Radio. And what was so pivotal about that show is that's what created this media group, was that show, VV Radio, which is now Virtual Radio, right? Because it changed the names to be more diverse. That wasn't me, by the way. That was the team. So, but what was so cool about that is if we never created that show, we wouldn't have TRU Media Group, because I don't think Raven would have ever said yes. And I don't think Big Bro would have been 1,000% on board with coming on board. So that specific show, I'm talking about VV Radio now, guys, is what really kind of set the stage and the runway for us to start this media group, was that specific show, because, you know, it got these three together and then it got all of us to collab together, which then formed this thing. So I think that is a very monumental moment for us, was starting that show. And that show, guys, if you guys remember when we started that show, I think that show started in like February. We made that show in like 1 hour, didn't we, D? You know, after we found out that Vivi was like, you know, they were going to do sponsorships if you did a Vivi specific type of thing. We created the show in 1 hour. You know, like the theme song, the stage, even all the effects, 1 hour. I mean, and we went to town with that thing, and it was fun. It was supposed to be, I think, just on Twitter Spaces, and then it evolved to YouTube, and now it's a popular show on Tuesday. So yeah, that's the one that really sticks out to me most.
Yeah, it's a good one, you know. And also, like, thanks to X always having issues for us to pivot.
Yeah.
And you know, come back to YouTube. So yeah.
Appreciate you, Sparty Party.
Thank you,
really
Sparty
appreciate
Party.
that. But yeah, no, that was a pivotal moment for us, because like I was really trying to think what was the catalyst that really started moving us, because once we started doing that show, we started creating all these other shows. We started really going like to town. We started really getting momentum. I started doing more work on the workflow. I started shoring up the workflow. It was because of that one show. That one show ended up expanded to the 9 shows we do now. Besides this one, which is really the Real Uncommon podcast in disguise. Guys, if you remember the Real Uncommon podcast, it's this type of vibe. Here's a little alpha. This is the Real Uncommon podcast in disguise, just under this name. Just saying. Anyway. Bro, what is
really
your
think of the
monumental
name
moment this year?
You know what? For me, this is probably gonna sound so cheesy, but at Kid Arcade's party with the VV Awards, even though we didn't win, like we were, I guess, recognized as a nominee. Just for me to be able to get up on the stage and give Anon his flowers. That was the moment for me, was because everyone sees me, in front of the camera. I'm gonna be in front of the camera, Anon's behind the camera, but they don't see what goes into it. Like Anon, before we even film, he'll write out the dialogue, he'll write out the lines, he'll do the scenes, he'll go scout locations, and then we'll get in the car together. I'll go pick him up, and then we'll go drive. We'll look for locations. Then we'll get back to his house, and then we'll do pre-runs of the scenes. I mean, it takes a long. It's just not where just snap a finger, it's done. Like there's a lot of time and effort that goes into it. Even after we capture all the 50 different outtakes, because we got to pick one, and we got 49 horrible shots. We got to do one out of the 50. I mean, it's so much time and effort that goes into it that people don't realize. If you're not in the business, but you probably could relate, Tanana, because all the stuff that he does, and he just kind of pushes me in the front with the wig on, and
you're the actor.
I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one that gets scenes, but people don't see what he does behind the scenes. He does 10 times more than what I do, and just that one moment, giving him the flowers that he deserves, that was it for me. Like, I mean, that was like one of those great moments that I could look back and go, my brother did so much. We wouldn't probably be, as funny as we are and have a lot of people laugh along with us, or even at me or at us, if it had not been for him. So that was the message I was trying to convey in Vegas. And so yeah, like I literally wanted people to know that he does 99% of everything, and being able to give him those flowers in front of everybody was kind of like my younger brother thing. Like I didn't want it to be one of those moments where you get all choked up, and people kind of just feel what I'm feeling, and it goes into a sad moment. But it was literally I wanted to keep the vibe up and just kind of like give him flowers and let him know he's doing a great job, and it's all because of him. And that was it, man. That was, you were there. You saw my what I said, and nothing was prepared because I wasn't ready to go up on stage. I was in the very back, Hanano. You saw
I was standing there with you.
I was in the very back, man. Like I had no idea what was going on, and got ushered up the stage, and it was all impromptu. And so yeah, but that was the moment. Like that was something that really stood out. Was I was able to let people know that all the likes and retweets are all because of him, and all the funny moments are all because of him. Like I probably played a little bit of part, but a lot of it is just all him putting stuff together behind the scenes before we even get in front of the camera. So,
and what? Man. Like, not a lot of people see that part, right? Everyone, like, whenever you put content out, they just see whatever you put out, whether it's you running like next to a collectible or running up a tree, or even me, right? When you see some cool like AI thing, right? Like everyone's like, oh, this is slop. Oh, this is just, these guys messing with digital collectibles. But in reality, like, you guys are just like us. Vision boards, scripts, locations, right? Mm-hmm. Sets, props, all these things get put into play when you're making content. And I know what you guys do. I've presented your guys' content on this very show. I know what goes into that stuff, man. It's a lot of work. So shout out to Anon, and also you're selling yourself short, because there wouldn't be content without the star, and there wouldn't be a star without the director, right? So it kind of goes hand in hand right there. And like I said, again, for me, I use AI as my actors and all that. But even the same thing, I got to write out the scripts, the vision boards, because I'm a picture person. I'm old, guys. I have to see pictures. What do they call me? They call me an unk. That's what they're calling me. What about a gramp? I'm a gramp. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I have to have all these out. I have to have it all written down. It has to be by chapters, right? She knows I drive her nuts with this kind of stuff, right? But it takes a lot of work, and people don't see that. And at the end of the day, when you watch a video that's like maybe a minute long, I was like, oh, that was cool. That 1 minute video took weeks to make, right? So.
Yeah, you know, people don't realize how much like 30 seconds takes to make. Like it's quite a bit. Like yeah,
it could
so
take a day.
Oh, I know. We were shooting, and it started to rain on us while we're shooting, and we had to call it quits. We're like, dude, we're already here. Like, script's done. You know, I already got the wig on, right? And we had to shut it down. So I'm
Mother
like,
Nature.
right. Yeah. So people don't take into consideration, like I was talking to, you know, funny. I was talking to, who was I talking to about this? Mr. Falcon. No, Falcon. So I was talking to Falcon about this over at Arcade's party, and how much time and effort it takes, because you got to get that perfect shot, right? If it's too sunny, I mean, there's a huge glare, and you got to just shut it down. But you got to get that right overcast where it's every shot looks crystal clear, and maybe a little bit of sun, but not too much. But the moment the sun shines through, it kind of kills everything. And Falcon it's just him and his tripod. Maybe his son will, you know, step in and help him out a little bit. But that's why a lot of his shots are the way they look, is because he's got to wait for the weather to clear up and, you know, be the perfect lighting. And I'm like, dude, I totally know exactly what you're talking about, man. I totally get it. That's why I know it's not one and done shot. You probably did by yourself, maybe 20, who knows, maybe more. But yeah, he and I were just standing at Arcade's party. We were laughing about it. We're like, yeah, dude, it's, you know, a 30-second video. People think it's just one and done, but they don't realize what goes on behind the scenes. But for me, I got Anon. Anon's got me doing a bazillion different things. And so yeah, Falcon, shouts out to that dude. Like all the videos that, you know, BB retweets on that he does. He's just a one-man show, man. So it's got to be super difficult. I couldn't even imagine being in his shoes trying to accomplish what he's been accomplishing so far. So yeah, shout out to him.
And the content you guys do, both of you, because it's like you guys are doing physical locations, right? Like, granted, it's not like you're moving huge pieces of prop, right? There's no big production sets because it's all AR, but at the same time, you got to go out there. You have to play the part. You have to probably do multiple shots, because we know the AR is kind of janky at times, right? Depending, like it'll float, right? You know what I mean? So I'm sure you have that problem, but you guys have figured out like a method of the madness, right? But that kind of stuff right there, because like I remember when I used to do like shots for this academy. I used to do filming for a Hawaiian academy. They have this huge hula festival where we would do shots of it all. But like to even like get your shot ready, you have to make sure that your camera's in the right angle. You have a specific aspect ratio that you're trying to catch, and then you have a plan. Like if someone like is in like a certain zone, you have to pivot the camera because you have to constantly be on shot, right? Depending if you go to you, right? And it takes a lot of work to do that kind of physical stuff.
No, you're right. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. It takes a lot of time and effort behind the scenes stuff that the normal average consumer they wouldn't know because they're not there doing it. But yeah, we've got still a ton of footage that we're still trying to put together to put out for Aloha Friday. So I don't know if we're going to try to kick it off towards the end of right after Christmas, or Non's going to wait till 2026 and just bombard everyone with a boatload of content that we've been working on. And we're doing all this for free, Hanano. Like free, dude.
I know it says sponsored by FANABLE. Also, shout out to our sponsor. For 3 years, we were the sponsor, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We you know, in some ways we kind of still are, and depending on what you're doing out here, right? But like at the end of the day, we're doing this for the community, right? Like,
yeah,
just to be still involved in some way, right? And you know, and we're grateful that we can still do this out here, because like I'm gonna be honest, like 3 years doing this, bro, like as a side thing, right? Like, because we have our regular job, and brother, you and I have spoken on the phone for like hours upon hours about our own in real life shit. You know what I mean? Excuse my French. And like, yeah, man, it's very there's a toll on this, right? So, but it's something that we love to do, and we're still here doing it. So
yeah, no, absolutely, it's just all for the community,
free.
Like, for free. As long as someone gets as long as one person gets that one vibe that we're trying to put out, it brightens our day. We're good, man. Our job is done. Just that one person gets it, they're like, man, these dudes are just, I get it. And that's all it takes, man. So we're good. Yeah.
And I think, you know, the way that it's kind of playing out, and I know we're in the same boat here. Like, I know you and I, we look at it in the same way. If we make people laugh and people are entertained, because that's our stick here, right? We're not here for financial advisement. You'll never see us give financial advisement here. Aren't we the only channel that doesn't give financial advisement? We may tell you like, hey, go and try out these Pokemon packs, because we're collectors here, right? And if there's a value proposition, even better for you. But we are not going to go and recommend a token or this and that, or talk about profits and losses, because that's not our thing, right? We're here to entertain. And that's the same thing you guys are doing. You guys are entertainers here, right? And if you guys are entertained and you're enjoying what we're doing, then we're doing our job. And if you're entertained and you stay, then that means this space continues to move forward. This space moves forward, then a rising tide lifts all ships, and then we all benefit from this. That's always been the goal here, is to push the space forward and to move in this space with everybody that's watching us right now.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree, man. Like, gosh, like I think you hit 30 nails on the head just with that one, you know, short paragraph. Man.
I'm glad you heard me, because I'm telling you, man, I think I speak Greek to half of everybody else.
Nah, I totally get it. I understand. I follow what you're saying. And because Anon and I are in the kind of, you know, we're in the same boat with you, but just kind of further down the stream, you know, like we love everything you guys have been doing. I still need to get a True Media hat. You know, not to say that I don't love my Real Uncommon podcast hat. I wear that all the time, but I mean, I would love to have a True Media hat to wear also.
You gotta wait in line, brother, because even the co-producer hasn't gotten one yet. It is coming, by the way. These are prototypes, so you got to talk to the CEO. She's the one that ordered them. So
I think I might have to. And Anon would like one as well. So I mean, if it's not any trouble, just for two, you know, Fro and Bro. Hey, Fro and Anon.
Who else? Who else wants to throw their name in the hat game here? Let us know in the comments down below.
We got names from Vegas too. So
who needs a hat? I gotta tell you, this hat is so comfortable. So you know how Collectors Gone Digital still wears the Real Uncommon podcast hat, and I love you for that, Josh.
He wears a brown one.
Yes, the brown one. That was like the best product that they sold us. When we did the blue ones, the top of the button would always fall off. And so like, yeah, those first edition ones, the one you wore, the one you're
falling out of trees.
Yeah, man, you got a lucky one. Some of them weren't so lucky, but these new ones have been great. They're comfortable, and that's the one thing that I talked to Josh about this hat. I'm like, oh, how come you wear the hat? He said it's the most comfortable hat he's ever worn, and I'm like, yes, it is. Yes,
very nice.
Is.
Very nice.
Yeah.
No, I do gotta run.
Of course, bro.
Something I just saw this. Oh crap! It's a small fire I gotta put out.
Dude, we've been on for 2.5 hours. I came here to rip packs. Final words, I guess, for Fro. Good to see you, Fro. It's been a while since we chatted. I'm so happy to see you, man.
Final words. Lead with love. Colton, the biggest bro. Lead with love. 2025 is coming to a close, and we're all in this together. There's no point in trying to tear anyone down, especially someone that has the same passion as you do, with the love and the joy of the collecting, the same collectibles that you do on whatever platform it is that you gravitate towards. Yeah, dude, we're all in this together. Like we should all not be fighting. I know there's a lot of people that goes on and troll other individuals, but I get it. It's all just fun and love, but sometimes it goes a little too far and it's uncalled for. But yeah, with that said, just be kind. Even on your worst days, be kind. So
Perfect.
That's it, brother.
Perfect messaging. Brother, before you leave, read what I wrote in the chat, the private chat, before you dig out. But read it to yourself. Do not read it out aloud.
The answer is yes.
All right. That's all it is. And it is going to be a Christmas special. So.
Oh my! I'm clearing the schedule. We'll make sure we both clear the schedule.
Yeah,
absolutely yes.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
Hey, big hugs to your family. Big hugs to
family.
Anon. Yeah, tell him sorry again about the stain on the jacket, and we'll talk soon, brother.
Hey. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Aloha.
Thank you, brother. And
I troll with love.
here. Any final thoughts before we close up the show? I'm gonna end the show.
I do want to get a shout out here really quick. Let me pull this up. I thought this is something that needs to be said, and it's about time. Shout out to Big Dog BE here, who had David Yu on the channel yesterday. I want to give a shout out to BE because this is an interview I've been wanting to see on his channel. And, shout out to David for going on here. We got to tour Vagabond for the first time, and David's store is phenomenal. So I really wanted to give credit where credit is due. Also, shout out to Massaroni. He was also part of this interview right here. I thought they both did a phenomenal job. We got to hear some alpha, and we really got to see something super cool that's never been shown from David Yu before on YouTube and X, and that was the tour of his store in New Zealand. So shout out to Informant right here. We got to hang out with BE and Shelby in Vegas. Awesome people. And, I just really want to give a shout out to fellow content creator. It's about time, and he got his due. So shout out to him and to you. Anything else you want to add to this?
No, that was great. And I could just see that he was glowing. So I'm very happy that everyone in chat, finally. So, yeah, it was, it went really well. He was, got some answers, questions answered. We did a tour, and just, a lot of people showed up in the chats, showing support and, very appreciative of David coming on to his show. So, yeah, I'm really happy for BE and Massaroni for, having that on. So, yeah, if you missed it, go catch it on his channel. And it was a very great, enjoyable conversations. And you can also see in David's face how giddy he was.
Yeah. You know how he gets when he starts geeking out, right? So
so that was really cool.
And that's cool right there. And I when we first started live streaming, BE and Mo, when it was Skin and Bones, were one of the first content creators to collaborate with us on lives. This is before you guys knew him as Informant 2 on the VV drop streams. He was doing all types of stuff. I remember the Cubathons. They even did a couple horse things here and there. He had his muzzle runs, and then he started doing the drop streams. So to see this and to finally meet him in Vegas after all these years of knowing BE from the start, right? Because I don't think it was VV we collaborated with him first. It was through Cryptoys first that we collaborated with him and Mo. And that was fun. It was those Cubathons. I would love to do another one with Informant again. That was a lot of fun. But I just want to give a shout out to BE because he deserves it. And this was a phenomenal interview. I think it was one of the best I've seen in quite some time with David because we got to see the reveal of the Vagabonds. And it was good. It was a good one right there. So credit where credit's due, guys. If you haven't seen this yet, go check out this interview with David. Also, once again, I want to give a shout out to Poof. I know you're in there, Poof. Guys, go check out Poof in the Cryptoys Discord right here. If you haven't, go and give them a follow. You can join their Discord on their X, as well as go and follow my man Slops and the FANABLE Discord right here, guys. Like, this is where I kind of hang out as well. I enjoy this project right here, and I can't wait to start messing around more with these Pokeos packs and everything in between. And then also, guys, shout out to our sponsor, FANABLE, not the duck right here, but here they are right here. Shout out to our sponsor, FANABLE. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And then we got Poof as well as Slops right here. Love you guys too. Let's go. All right,
best head mods, community mods. And yeah, just thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate you guys being here for 2.5 hours. That was I was expecting to just go on for an hour, but very happy that we're here now. And for everyone who's stuck around and just tuning in, I hope you all have a wonderful and safe weekend and a safe holiday as well. If I don't see you before then or catch you then, just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you on the next one. Next one should be on Tuesday. On virtual radio.
Should be Tuesday. And also, I want to give a shout out to Blezzy. Shout out to him. He was able to score the $2 Pokemon cards. And I believe he got a Delcatty, and I think it's a Nine of Hearts, CGC number 8. So shout out to you guys. I think I'm going to do that from now on. If that's okay, Slops, let me know. I always like to try to give back in some way. And if I can give back some Pokemon cards for really cheap to the community, I don't mind doing that. So shout out to you, Blezzy. And yeah, this has been fun. I love Aloha Friday.
Thank you, Hinano, for coming on and opening packs too as well and showing us the how to do that on the FANABLE app. And with that, I believe that is it. So everyone, take care. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.